Midweek Crisis is recorded in front of a live social media audience.
You think you're weird? I think you're dumb. You fucking had that show makes me so fun. You're drunk now, just go home. You're drunk now, just go home. You're drunk now, just go home. You're drunk now. You think you're special? Listen to it all. You would like to tell me down.
Coming from the lawn. Hi, I'm Bullshep, and I'm coming to you live from the luscious loins of LaPel, Indiana. Our guests tonight are none other than PJ and Savvy O'Connor. Hi, guys.
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the show.
That was way too much applause, really. Thank you. It's great to be here, John.
Hell yeah. And guess what? We're hanging out always with the lovely Katie Hurley.
Hi.
Polly Punk.
Hello.
And the gentleman to your center bottom is Bronson Swanson motherfucking Johnson.
How many bottoms do you have?
How many bottoms?
How many bottoms do you have?
Wait, what?
Center bottom, you said.
Oh, well, we got a left bottom, right bottom. Actually, we should
I like that one. That's good.
I'm gonna move
Good.
these cameras.
Anything dog really
Am I wrong?
You're not.
I hope that one gets picked first, really. I feel like that's
So how was your guys' daytime commute?
About 5 minutes. Not bad at all.
You're that close to here?
You mean to hear
Oh,
or to
I
work?
thought you meant to work.
No.
what's your
It's like,
drive
thank
here?
you
was
for
what-
reminding us about our day jobs.
Right, exactly.
No.
To here, it was what, maybe 35 minutes? 40
Yeah.
minutes? Somewhere in there. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, that's good.
We were actually just saying that we had not really been to LaPel until 2 weeks ago when we picked up a new puppy in LaPel. And so we knew exactly where to come back 2 weeks later to come to this. So,
Hell yeah.
What kind of puppy you get?
he's a Poodle Bichon mix.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's missing a foot. He's a little tripod. He's
Aw.
adorable.
What is his name?
His name's Bimo. The lady
Bimo.
named him Bimo. Like, yeah, like
Bimo.
after the
Character from Adventure Time.
Time.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
So he's a little sweet little man.
I love them already.
You're gonna
I
have
know.
to
I
throw a
just love
picture at me right now.
Absolutely.
Show it to the world.
Show me
Oh yeah.
Bimo.
Hold on a second. Let me find.
You mean there's a
Bimo.
dog? Like, please. You should have
Yeah.
brought him. Oh my god.
I know.
We talked
but
about it.
it's a puppy and he's a little unruly. So I think
How old is he?
He's
10
about
months?
10 months. Yeah.
I would be too if I was missing a paw.
I mean,
he's
right?
pretty good natured about that.
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Does this work?
Yeah. Here, let me.
There's Bimo and Beowulf.
Look at him.
above.
Oh my god.
So Fluff.
You're a good boy.
There's the new baby.
I enjoy.
Yeah, right? Dogs are the best people.
Can confirm.
Oh, wait, here. This is cute.
Going better?
Yeah, check this out. Look. They're getting
Oh my
along.
god.
Oh,
Yes.
snuggles.
Yeah.
So his older brother is Beowulf. So it's Beo and Bimo.
Oh.
Nice.
They haven't murdered each other yet.
That's cool.
But it's only been a couple weeks.
Hell yeah.
I mean, if it hasn't happened by now, it'll be fine.
You think?
I hope
Good.
so.
I hope so.
It's gotten pretty intense.
Yeah.
I mean, as intense as two like 12-pound
10-pound
dogs
dogs
can
can
be.
really-
I wonder if they like talk
Kicks up a
crap
little
to
bit of
each other.
dust.
He's like, hey, you only got 3 legs. Ha ha. Like, do dogs talk shit to each other?
He's very
I don't
sprightly,
know.
honestly.
Yes.
Like he'll
they
walk
do.
right up
I
to the
can
other
do
one
that.
and bat him in the face and just wait for a reaction. So
do something. Do it. I dare you.
So, you guys want to go ahead and do the first shot? For those of us that are doing whiskey.
Yes.
Yes.
How do you do whiskey?
That is a
already drinking
resounding
all whiskey at all?
yes.
I
Are
think.
Ba-dum-bum.
I mean, you simply consume it.
You do
know.
it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I
like,
think he just means
Just like-
drink it. He could have just said drink.
It's kind of
but I
like when you
mean,
do
for-
the cha-cha, but you drink
like
whiskey
you
instead.
do weed. You do weed. You do whiskey.
I was waiting for somebody to say boof it, but
Oh yeah, move that whiskey.
I quit.
you quit boofing?
Hey,
Yeah. I can't, you know.
He's new boof goofing.
Oh, man. Retired. Tired boof goofer.
Retired.
Retired.
Oh, I
ghost
need a
dude.
construction company
God
too
dang it.
now.
Oh yeah.
Other people are saying it.
Yes.
So now one of
Yes. Oh, we're gonna get you one.
A pink one.
so now Polly and Katie work for one of our sponsors, construction company.
Brought to you by.
I work for one of our sponsors as well, Punk Rock Night.
Woo!
And then
Yeah.
Bronson, we're gonna need you to get a job at Pax Verum because we need them to sponsor us.
Okay.
They're conveniently located right here in LaPel, Indiana. They
Listen,
have food.
if
They're
they're watching
brewery.
right now, I'm your new employee.
Oh.
Hired. Actually, I just got a text from Jason. You've just been promoted to customer.
That was a painless
Well-
interview process.
It was real quick.
It feels good
I mean-
not to be jobbing anymore.
You know what I mean? Yeah, that's right. Without
Jobbing.
jobbing.
So PJ and Savannah are with us today to talk about one of their bands, specifically the Resounding Maybes.
Yes, indeed.
Maybe.
Maybe.
So this was a lot of people asked, what do you do? What did you do on your summer vacation? But for us, it's what did you do over your pandemic vacation? And
Hell
this is
yeah.
what we did. So
Did you guys work from home at all?
Yeah.
she did. I
I
didn't.
did until the company I was working for kind of imploded. But
Oh,
yeah, it kind of collapsed while I was working for them.
who?
It was a Medicaid subcontractor, but like they
Oh.
just a lot of companies really kind of collapsed a little bit. I found other employment. It was fine. But yeah, it was rough times and it was weird. But yeah, we're in another band, a 6-person band. We couldn't all get together, so we started another band.
So three of the
Three of the
started
six.
the Resounding Maybes.
Are you referring to the Shakeups?
yeah,
yes, uh-huh.
so,
Okay.
So this is 3 of the 6 shape-ups started this band, and 2 of the other ones
Started a band of
started
their
own band, and then the last of them started a family. So he had a baby. So everybody was, doing something.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
this went right over my head. I did not know this, but I always thought it was the Shakeups in Ponyville.
No, the Shakeups. Well, the Shakeups does different projects.
Like you shake it up.
Yeah, we shake it up. And that's like
Most
the whole
of the
thing.
time.
So the pop culture thing that the Shakeups do, if it's a particular cartoon or something or a particular pop culture thing that we're doing, then we're the Shakeups in whatever that thing is.
Yeah.
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And I was having a conversation with Wayne Birch over the weekend.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, paint me ignorant. I had
Well,
no idea.
Well, the Shakeups have been around for quite a while. We
Yeah.
formed back in 2005, so we've had a lot of iterations, And that particular one that you mentioned is the My Little Pony
yeah.
tribute
Yep.
project, which was started
That
as
was
like
a
a
wild
one-off
ride.
joke, and it just snowballed into this thing that went on for like 5 years.
Yeah, I shot
Mhm.
photos of you guys a few times.
At
that was
PRN,
a whole
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
That
Mhm.
was all. You want to hear a whole adventure? That whole Pony Odyssey was a
The-
whole thing.
Like the last time you guys did it, I was just like, this is crazy.
It was really crazy.
Like,
You don't know the half of it.
because
It
like the
was really
first time
weird.
it's new to you and you're like, wow, this is neat. And then the second time I was like, oh yeah, Ponyvilles, yeah. And then the third time I'm like, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah,
And
it-
people
it
just walking
really-
in would just not have any frame of
no
reference.
frame of
Yeah.
reference. But yeah, we do other things.
That's
but
awesome.
That was the
Yeah,
one
for
that
sure.
just we got stuck on for quite a few years.
So
What is your favorite one you've done?
gosh.
Of the cartoon ones, the album that I liked the best was the one where we dressed up. Each album we pick a new costume. So the time we
So
dressed
new
up
theme, new
as new
costume.
theme, the time we did the Scooby Gang was my favorite album because it was like this random Saturday morning mixed bag cartoon and everybody got to pick a cartoon sort of thing.
Okay.
So everybody in the
awesome.
band like picked a thing and then there were songs about whichever thing we picked. So
Right.
that was really fun because I designed the cover and whatnot, and I made us into marshmallows like on a box.
was
of
like a cereal
It was
box,
like a
yeah.
cereal
Oh,
box.
yeah.
So like
And-
Saturday
That's
morning
fun.
cartoons.
and cereal, and Patrick's like scooping, with a giant spoon, all these, and we're all marshmallow pieces. That was kind of fun.
That is
That's
pretty
awesome.
That was pretty.
I
That was
love
pretty
it.
great. But yeah, right now we're the Jetsons is
Oh,
for the new
cool.
one.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'm Jane Jetson. There was this
Okay.
whole fight between me and the other gal because she's like, we always want to be the same character, but
Right.
like there was this thing where
You
like
both
I
wanted to be
can't.
Velma. You
I-
both wanted
yeah.
to be Jane.
But
Who won Velma?
she
She
got
did.
to be Velma because she
Okay, so
actually
now-
wears glasses,
Okay.
and that was her excuse because she actually legit wears glasses. But
Makes sense.
so that's fine. That's fair. I accept that. This time, I mean, I think neither of us wanted to be Judy was the main thing.
Which
Just-
is ironic since Judy is the musician of the family. She's
was-
a vocalist with her own rock band.
I
so-
mean,
Wow.
it's
I
a
mean-
midriff outfit. We're getting old. I mean, whatever. But the point was, and it involves a wig, no matter what, you know. But the point was simply that otherwise I would have been my husband's daughter, and that was just messed up. So that's
we were trying to avoid that as much as
Yeah.
possible.
so avoiding that, I
See that.
instead became.
Yes.
It was like, yes, you can be Jane. Never mind.
We actually debuted the Jetsons cosplays on April Fool's Day.
Nice.
And our friend Eric Stocker came to town from Ohio and he built us a giant Rosie, the droid, the robot,
Yes.
Oh,
made
fuck
out
it.
of a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah, it was
and it's
amazing.
a functional
Oh.
vacuum cleaner and it is like as big as a person. And he brought it with him to the show and we set it up in front of the stage. It's
That
was
is
great.
awesome.
That was
Yeah.
pretty rad. I really liked
complete
that.
surprise.
So that'll be what we do for the new thing. So
That's
which
awesome.
That's
we're
awesome.
still
It'll
kind
be
of
neat.
finishing up. Yeah.
So that
I
band
love
is
it.
like absolutely sugared up nonsense, you
Right.
know, lots of fun.
Yeah, heavily.
Hell
I don't know
yeah.
if you guys have heard it, but in the '90s there was this alternative comp. It was like Saturday morning cartoons greatest hits, and it was like all kind of the bigger bands of the day doing like Scooby Doo and all the
Okay.
different classic cartoons basically.
But in
And so-
with guitar rock.
Right, and so
guitar
I
pop.
always loved that album so much and just played it to death. And I thought, wouldn't it be fun to just be able to play some of these songs and just do this type of thing? And so that's what we did with the Shakeups.
How,
Nice.
how many
Hell
forms
yeah.
have you had as the Shakeups?
God, that's a good
That's a
question.
good question.
Hold on. So we
Uh,
were ponies and we were
Steven Universe,
Steven Universe characters.
Voltron.
Voltron, Legendary
Scooby,
Defenders, Scooby,
Teen Titans,
Teen Titans,
Powerpuff Girls,
Yeah.
Did you guys
Jetsons.
fight
Jetsons.
over
Oh,
who got to be
Powerpuff Girls
Raven?
would be awesome.
I got to be Raven
Rojo
because the other
Jojo.
gal didn't want to wear the like high cut leotard.
Right.
I-
So
I
she
would-
was Raven.
I would be Raven.
I liked Raven.
I was
Actually,
Beast Boy, and
this
then
is
we
fun.
switched.
We had to switch because
Oh my
I
God,
was
that's
Raven
great.
and I was doing fine as Raven. I spent a lot of money on my costume and I really liked it. And he was Beast Boy, except he's 6 feet tall. And so in the Beast Boy outfit, with his stature and his
Green
his
hair and-
particular face, everybody thought he was the Joker because he
Oh,
looks. I mean,
Oh,
look,
man.
look at his mouth. He looks a little bit like Heath Ledger. So it was just like every single person that walked up to him thought he was the Joker over and over and over again. It just
I
wasn't
can see it.
working.
That's all I see now.
Do a
Yeah, it's
crazy
like-
laugh, Patrick.
Yeah,
do a
do
crazy
it.
laugh. Yes.
There
Yeah.
you go.
So like it,
That's
Alright.
like the cartoon.
I
I
do
was
the
gonna say,
I do the
I
Mark
could-
Hamill
I could-
Joker
yeah.
Yes.
for her, and she just freaks out.
Oh
She's
my
like,
God,
"No,
he-
never do that
he
again."
does it in the middle of the night, like while I'm lying there
It's like
asleep,
in
like
the
to
dark.
freak me
Oh,
out.
Do it right now.
Exactly.
I just.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say,
Oh, come on, Harley.
yeah.
Ah, so terrifying. But thus we had to switch outfits, and so
Right.
resultantly I ended up being Beast Girl. So I've got a long green wig and a shirt that says "Meat is Murder." Because there's a cartoon where he wears like he's a
That's awesome.
vegan
And
for
I got to be
obvious
Raven.
reason, and then he's Boy Raven. Actually, I really love those costumes. They're
Yeah,
great.
man,
That's
that's
a lot of
great.
I don't mind painting myself green, whereas he didn't enjoy it very much.
I sweat a lot when I'm playing, and I would just sweat it off all the green. It would have been a mess. It would have been
Feel
everywhere.
You could like double as like the Shrek costume. You know how he changes forms? Like he's
Oh, yeah.
like Shrek, and then he's like person Shrek.
Yeah,
Oh right.
You know, it's like when it's melting off. No, this is what I meant.
yeah, totally. I was going for this.
You should do a Shrek album.
That's a
That'd be
thing.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're always talking about what are we gonna do for
Oh,
like the
guys.
next whatever.
All right, I have ideas. Wait, Shrek, Simpsons.
We really want to do it. We really are all obsessed with Lower Decks, the
King of the
Star
Hill.
Trek cartoon.
Oh,
which if
yeah.
you haven't seen, it's
It's
Yeah, it's amazing.
balls.
And
Never seen it.
although
I'll
I
have to
think
check it
Five Year
out.
Mission might object.
I mean, but it's it's very new, and they started from the oldest.
Yeah,
so
I'm
like,
sure.
when are they
Yeah.
ever
I
going to
have
get up to that?
the best idea. I
Hit-
can't
hit
believe she
us.
didn't say it first.
What?
This is how you get me to say shut up and take my money. I'll pay $100 to see. Like I'll pay $100 to get in and see this. The Shakeups. in South Park.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
How do you do
Make
this?
me a pie.
And somebody has to be Kenny and do a whole song.
Not
Yeah.
But they pretty much already did that though, didn't they?
They did it.
They had,
and
like, a
did
South
it
Park musical.
though.
They,
like,
oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
That's what they do. They do music.
That's-
Yeah.
That's the problem. Is like their music is good.
Oh yeah.
I'd
Yeah,
rather do like a
so,
Terrence and Phillip album.
And then bonus
Yeah.
$50 just to do the cover of DVDA's
love to
Everybody's
try
on
to-
Crack.
oh, I love it. Everybody.
I'd love to
Loves
figure
crack.
out how you would do those costumes, for normal humanoid body type.
Oh, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they're super deformed.
Oh, you know that they make those.
Well, yeah, but I mean, when you've got characters that are super deformed, and then you have to like try to translate that onto a normal human body.
I'm just gonna start eating a lot.
So like
right now.
Garbage
Just
Pail
like-
Kids.
Exactly.
Like, well,
Yeah,
there
there you
was
go.
that anime episode where they were all like anime characters.
Oh yeah.
Do
Yeah,
that. Do that.
That'd be pretty good. That'd be pretty good. I had an idea for like, I don't know, call it Half Shell and do like a Ninja Turtles theme band. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Oh, that'd be
We,
rad.
we actually do play the Ninja Turtles theme, and we put on the
Yeah.
bandanas
So-
when we
Oh
play.
So
yeah, I
what-
love that.
What are
Yes.
your all's favorite cartoon theme songs? Like, just like, because we play cartoon theme
Oh,
songs in
man,
addition to
Turtles
original
is up
stuff.
there.
So,
Pokemon.
oh yeah,
That's
we
a
gotta
jam.
be the
Uh,
very best.
Like no one
Ever
ever was.
Okay.
Do.
Man, it's not a cartoon,
Rocket.
okay, but it is still very much on the nerd tier, and that's the Power Rangers theme song.
Oh, for sure,
Which
yeah.
is
we've
also
talked
good-
about that too, just because
Dude.
we love that song.
Absolutely, that song's a jam.
I was literally singing that on my way home from work.
That's some black belt guitar stuff though.
Yeah.
Kind of
That was
stuff.
Saban,
That's
right?
crazy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
His
yeah.
tunes.
I'd like to know
Uh,
what band did that song. I bet it was like Steve Vai doing the guitar.
It
Well,
sounds
we
like
know
Herman
who-
Lee, man. I
We
don't
know who wrote it, but
Yeah, I'm not
I
sure who
just
actually
always
performed it.
assumed he played on it, but I guess I don't know.
So
Who?
Saban, who did Power Rangers for the US, he also did most of the music for a lot of different shows. Like he was doing, it was Haim Saban, right, for all these different shows throughout the 80s. Like almost every cartoon theme song was.
You can move that out. My bad. My bad.
Well, I didn't want it to be in the way.
I got you. My bad.
I never knew that. That's awesome.
Yeah. So I think that's how he got into that industry, was he was doing all these cartoon theme songs.
I did know that the very first season of American Power Rangers was based off of like the 12th
Super Sentai.
Yeah,
yes,
Sentai, yeah.
Super
Mhm.
Sentai. Was
I
that like
know-
a 12th season of it or something?
Yeah,
like that?
it was
Yeah.
way deep in,
Yeah,
and then all the subsequent, a lot of the subsequent ones, they took footage from other Super Sentai shows,
Yeah.
but then eventually started making their own.
Mhm.
So
When there
it's-
wasn't any more footage for
they
them
ran
to.
out of footage to
To
Steal.
take, yeah.
steal.
Yeah. Mm, that's
Yeah,
awesome.
we watched the Power Rangers Once and Always, or what was it called?
Oh yeah, the,
Oh,
the
the
new
Netflix
special.
thing?
The Netflix
Yes,
thing?
yes.
Man, my
You
friend
know-
told me that he cried, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I'm ready for it."
You know,
Green
on-
Ranger was my hero. Jason David Frank.
yeah,
With
I-
his little flute.
honestly, I cried too, but like
Ugh.
on the other hand, it was also god awful, but it was also like really sweet.
Right.
So I recommend, I have to say.
Yeah. Oh,
I
I'll
like-
definitely have to watch
But
it.
the thing is, so there's an age gap between Patrick and I, and Power Rangers is one of those things that's between the divide,
Oh yeah.
and
Sure.
the shakeups is split. So the
So
drummer,
half of us are into Voltron,
well,
and half of us are into Power Rangers.
well,
Gotcha.
where
I'm more
it's
on the
the-
Voltron train.
well, it's 3 Gen Xers and 3 elder millennials. Let's put it that way.
Yeah.
And so because of that divide, our cartoons and stuff are slightly different. And so there's a little bit of a back and forth about,
Well,
about that. And so Power Rangers, he didn't see when he was a kid, and all the rest
oh,
of
I,
us
I
did.
saw it.
Yeah, but you weren't the right age for it. So you were so the special was a little bit more of Patrick blinking
just
his
kidding.
eyes, going, is this what the show was actually like? And I'm like,
Well,
no, it was much worse than
we
this.
watched
actually.
the original movie, and that was just god awful.
Oh my god, that
But
movie
the
was
special in
amazing when it
comparison
came
was
out.
very good.
Ivan Ooze.
Oh,
Oh man,
loved
I went to
it.
the theaters and saw
Yeah,
it as a
it
kid.
is.
I loved it.
I saw
Loved
it.
it.
I think I saw it in the theater twice.
Yeah. Yep. I was definitely a Power Rangers kid. For
It was
sure,
a
Nice.
man.
thing. It was
Power
a whole
Rangers
thing.
and Dragon Ball Z, and then
Oh,
Star
yeah.
Wars my whole life.
Oh
but-
yeah.
So
And Trek. And
who
Trek. I
was
love
your
them both.
Power Ranger?
Ooh, do Star Wars one.
Oh, absolutely. Star Wars is amazing. And there's Star Wars cartoons, so it's fair game.
Oh yeah.
So
There's
many Star Wars
So
cartoons.
much good Star Wars stuff.
So much
Like,
good
Mhm.
Star Wars material.
favorite Ranger of mine, it's always been the Green Ranger. My card actually, I got it like years ago. Don't worry, the numbers aren't on the front, but yeah.
Thank you
I've
guys
been-
for bringing cupcakes.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, sugar.
Really
That-
good.
How do I do this? There we
Sugar
go.
Rush.
Yeah, rocking
Sugar
that Green
Rush.
Ranger
Nice.
boy.
Wow.
Can I see the back of that?
No, actually, it wouldn't really matter. You ain't gonna get anything off of it. Not till, I mean, unless you wait till a date that I'm not gonna tell you. But I'm not gonna show you it anyways.
What's your mother's
Try
maiden
to
name?
make
What's the first school that you ever went to?
D's nuts?
What's
Hi?
the name of your first pet? The name of the
Uh,
first street you lived on?
I don't remember. Actually, it
That's
wasn't
like
even a
those-
street.
like
It was a
those
rural
Facebook
route.
things
That's
that have
erroneous.
all those questions
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're like mixed in there.
Hmm. As long as there's no like, you're not doing like a credit thing. It's basically those questions. Those
Yeah,
are the,
pretty
I mean,
much.
if you're gonna
Yeah.
take all my information and then like help a mofo's credit out, then like shit, talk to me after this. I'll hook you up. Or anybody else out there, like, yeah, let me just get your info and I'll just bump your credit score up to like 900 or whatever.
you can do that.
I don't know, probably somebody that's more responsible than me with my information could probably do it.
What's the last four of your social?
I don't remember actually.
That's one of the
I-
questions you put in the giant box.
yeah.
part of your
Oh
social.
man, I wish I'd have thought of
I
that. That's
double
hilarious.
dog dare you to tell me your credit card number with a CVV.
Yeah.
Right,
Yes.
right.
The
Yeah.
only person you can really depend on is you. What a fucking nightmare.
I say that all the time.
So, what are the Resounding Maybes up to?
Okay, so
Yeah.
Resounding Maybe started as sort of an doing whatever the shakeups wouldn't normally do. We would just do the opposite of what the shakeups would do. You know what I mean? So I had this sort of I was thinking about types of music that I'd wanted to do something with that I hadn't really gotten around to, and one of them was like the dream pop from like the early '90s, late '80s. So we wanted to do something that sounded like it was made between like 1985 and 1992. If it sounded like it was made from 94, 95, that was too late. So we went with, we wanted to do something kind of retro, but at the same time doing new material.
I gotcha.
And
So,
I was a little goth girl and like
Right.
an epic Cure fan. So
I love the Cure.
yeah, me
absolutely.
too. And I have a nice keyboard and like a lot of sounds I wasn't getting to use. So
Boom.
So it was just something we
Gotta
could
use 'em
do
somewhere.
that was different from the shakeups. And,
and he's got a lot of pedals that he doesn't get to use.
Exactly. What
I,
would you use those effects for? So
I downloaded your album from the pandemic era.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Sin QAnon. Is that right?
Cinquenon. But
Cinquenon,
it's Latin, and then some people like it sounds
bad
too much
joke.
like something else.
Ah.
It's just Latin for without which none.
Cinquenon?
It's
I'm gonna
just-
go ahead and hit myself with the button.
Yeah.
I-
No, it
I
doesn't
knew it
matter.
wasn't.
You know
I knew
what?
it wasn't Sin QAnon.
No,
It didn't land.
nobody knows what the ancient Romans sounded like. Nobody knows how Latin's supposed to be pronounced.
Good
So-
point.
'cause they're
just
all
thought
dead.
that
No
was
one is
Cine.
wrong.
We can't
I
dig
said
them up.
Cine.
We can't dig them up. We probably shouldn't have named it.
What
that.
if it was like
No, I
they
think it's
just
cool.
like really just spoke in like a little John voice all the time?
Yeah, it could have been anything.
Well-
Probably it sounded more like Italian because that makes the most sense.
Yeah, it's not like
But-
okay.
I don't know.
Cinquenon!
And I took church Latin, so like church Latin is like corrupted classical Latin anyway. So like who knows?
A
I don't know, I
church
like that.
corrupted? No.
The fact that like
Why is there-
nobody really knows how Latin truly sounded or whatever. I don't know. It kind of translates in an artistic way because music's interpretive anyways. Like
Exactly.
For sure.
you know what I mean? So like it's kind of cool that like I don't know. I like that. I like
Oh
the
yeah, and
parallel
it
on
wasn't that
It's
deep
awesome.
either. It was a Battlestar Galactica reference.
It was,
Okay,
yeah.
hell yeah. I love that too.
So we were
I love
still
that
doing the
too.
references, but they were kind of more on the down low.
Right, yeah, I got you. I got
No,
you.
there was this sappy episode of Battlestar Galactica, and it's a legal phrase for without which none, but he span it in a way to say like what in your life is so important that without it nothing else matters was sort of the point of it. And I think during the pandemic that was kind of the whole point. You got to find out what the things were that without which your life didn't matter, because so
Man.
much of how your life
It's still pretty deep.
Was,
man. Shit,
didn't-
hell yeah.
like it all fell apart, and then you just sort of had to figure out like all of a sudden we weren't playing every weekend and we weren't doing these things we were used to doing, and there we were in the
Right.
quiet of
There
our
were
home
no
going
cars on the road. There were no people in the
Yeah.
streets or whatever, man.
Right.
That
you
was
just
crazy
had to
time.
you just had
It
to
was.
sit in the quiet and sort of figure out, wow, I've been doing these, I've been running for 10 or 20 years, and like now who am I and what am I and
Mhm.
what's important to me. And like I started painting again, and we started this
Recording project.
recording project, and this is
Then it became an actual performing project.
which was then weird. Yeah, that was the other reason it didn't matter. We didn't think we'd ever perform live, so we didn't think we'd have to pronounce it. So, but yeah, that was kind of it. So it was like sad poetry from like
Right.
our notebooks from years ago that we can't use for the shakeups because the shakeups is pop.
Right. I've had these
Right.
songs, some of them sitting around for a while because like, well, I don't have a project that can do this sort of sad, slow song. What am I going to use this for? So
Yeah.
And then
eventually
a lot of
just
the
put it
songs
out
just
there,
worked
man.
out.
Well,
Yeah.
and then a lot of the songs you'll notice, like the whole Cure thing, a lot of the songs end up sounding kind of poppy in a certain sense.
Mhm.
But
Like, let's go to bed.
But the
Oh, yeah.
lyrics are still sad. So
Yeah.
it's sort of, I like that juxtaposition.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Juxtaposition. That's a good word.
There you go. And
I
so,
like that.
so we thought maybe the title was a little too artsy and too, like people aren't going to get it. And so for the new one, it's Murder Mittens is the one we're working on now. So
You like go the exact opposite direction. I don't really know how that happened, but it's fine. We
Okay.
we
talk
went over-
me into it.
we
I'll
went
bring it-
over
I'll
to
bring
a
it.
friend's house and it had a bunch of cats and the whole
thank
thing
you.
happened.
It was a
There's
little. I
a-
guess I could just. Sorry.
There's
I
a
didn't-
there's a fun video coming out soon involving a lot of cats.
lots of cats. Yeah.
Oh,
I enjoy cats.
right?
See, we have
Those are
this
cats.
we have this
Awesome.
sort of trend
I-
when we make music videos. For the first one we made, Arms of Loss, Savannah had to was the White River, right?
Yeah,
You had to sort of
I
dunk
did
yourself in the
this-
White River
I-
for this shot that we were
I-
getting.
The White
right?
River's really gross, as it turns out. I'm kind of a country girl, so I really
Yeah.
hadn't thought about how disgusting it would be to throw myself into an urban river.
Oh yeah.
yeah, don't do that.
I did it though. I did like the Ophelia, like with flowers, like
Yeah.
lying in the river, pretending I was dead, kind of
Right.
thing. And I didn't get E. coli.
I suppose that's better
Yay.
than the little creek that's running through Irvington.
Yeah,
You
it
know,
could have been worse.
Slightly better.
Yeah, I don't know. It was near Holiday Park though. So.
Depends on where at
Gone
in the
in
White
the
River
canal,
you
maybe.
get in. You know what I
Huh?
mean? Some
Could've gone
spots are
into the
better. than
canal.
others.
You know that's where they get the drinking water in Marion County.
From
The White River?
Wouldn't surprise
What?
me.
Are you serious?
Shut up.
Yes.
What's your conspiracy?
I am not
theory?
shitting.
No, that's real.
Nuh-uh.
That's real.
That's
That's real.
that's
When I was in grade
That's
school,
the
I
water?
visited the fucking water treatment plant down there. Yeah, it comes straight out of the Right River.
there's so much.
So when they
Fecal
say there's something
contamination
in the water here,
Well, yeah.
they're not kidding.
No.
Yeah, there's
And,
something
like,
all right.
Lily-
Think about all of
I'm
the
pretty sure,
Canadians that
like,
have shit
doesn't,
and
like-
pissed in your water.
Oh my god!
Canadians.
It's safer to drink whiskey.
Correct me if
Wow.
I'm wrong.
I'm sure they filter it
Wow.
before they send it out.
Correct
Wow.
They probably do. They probably do.
Sorry, Sweet Pea, what were you saying?
I was gonna say, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure didn't like Eli Lilly like dump like a bunch of like hazardous chemicals into
That
it too?
sounds right. Yes, I think so.
I don't know.
Are you sure Eli Lilly would ever do anything like that?
I'm absolutely sure.
Dude, I assure you that nobody from Fountain Square has been dumped in that river.
Yeah.
Oh. Happy.
Wow.
I may or may
You're
not
having a
know of
really good
somebody.
joke
I'm
night
fucking
tonight.
around. That was from the hip and it was not that good.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
okay.
I'm not as sharp as I usually am.
swing and a miss. It's all right.
I had a
So-
long day.
I didn't have coffee this morning.
Oh fuck. I
Oh,
can't
that's
believe you
a
got out of
freaking
bed.
lie. You showed up to work with coffee.
Oh!
I said this morning-
you're canceled. Get out.
Oh, damn
I
it.
said no. I said this-
She's metabolized it at this point. You can't expect her to
Yeah, it
remember
doesn't
these
count.
things.
That coffee is irrelevant.
I said this morning. I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning. So that's what I mean. I had it at 1 p.m. But in the morning?
But have you slept again since then? Is the question.
No.
So
Oh,
So you need to
you pulled an all
recharge.
dayer, as they say.
An all day.
They're getting
Yeah.
harder and
Rare
harder
people do
as
that
I get older.
nowadays.
Yeah, right?
Uh,
Yeah. That's
All
hilarious.
day.
I know. I'm sleepy.
The days seem very long these days. I don't know.
I can't wake. I had to wake up at like 6 a.m. and immediately do shit. Like, I need coffee. Like I can't.
It's
Like
very
it fucks up my whole day if
I-
I don't have it. You know what I mean?
absolutely have to do something before I go to work. I cannot just wake up, shower, brush my teeth, and just go to work. I have to I got to do something before I go into work.
Like what? I mean,
Any
write a novel?
No.
Cure cancer.
Which is funny because I was gonna say during the pandemic I was not working too, and what I did is I sat in this garage and I started writing a novel that never got finished.
Aww.
Never finished.
You're one of the novelists.
But you
You'd
could
say
still
you're-
finish it.
You're a baker or a novelist or a, like there's
Smoke
everybody,
weed every
everybody
day.
picked a thing.
Just kidding.
That was a problem.
You were a problem.
What were we? Gosh darn it.
Morning rituals then.
Morning
Morning
rituals.
rituals.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
got to do something. I don't know, like clean the bathroom or fucking work out or something. I got to do something before I go to work. I have to do something.
I'm a video game
Not
guy.
me. I gotta go get work over with. Otherwise, I
Yeah.
won't go.
See,
When
don't
are you
like
not
to
at
get- I
work?
can
I'm
get up and
confused.
Go straight to work, but I like. To
I didn't even
have
know
a
you slept, bro.
to wind up.
Well,
You know what I mean?
there is that.
If you're having fun,
All
We're-
I ask is for
there's no
like
such
one
thing as-
cup of coffee. Is that so much?
Oh, I don't give a shit. Like the second I wake up, the first thing I do is walk to the coffee pot
Mm.
and
Yeah.
I'm making a pot of coffee.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I don't care if I got to rush out the door with my coffee. Like I gotta have my coffee, man.
I didn't drink coffee before my current
Counting on
job.
you,
Before
Helena.
like this time last year, I was always a tea drinker and but I work with morning people
I
and
love tea too.
there's a meeting that happens at
Much better than the first one.
9:15. 15 minutes after I get there's a meeting that happens at my current job where I have to make words and
Yeah.
and sound
Got to be prepared for that
cogent.
shit.
so I get in at 9 and I slam coffee and so then I'm ready to make words by the time the meeting happens. And
Yeah, you get in a room
pretend I'm
full of
awake.
people that's jacked up on coffee. You better have some coffee.
You
dude.
got to
Yeah,
keep up
otherwise you're
somehow.
like-
You have to keep up
Somehow,
somehow.
yeah.
Otherwise, you're not
You know
going
what I
to
mean?
process what they say.
Unfair
and
edge,
your whole
yes.
day
Well,
is ruined.
hey, maybe we can land one of these guys as one of our sponsors one day. But Death Wish coffee is the shit. I don't know if you ever tried it, but it tastes
Where are
good.
they? Where
it
are they
good?
located?
I have no idea.
They're not
Okay.
from here.
They're in Death
Uh,
Valley, California.
It could
Then-
be. I have no idea.
The only people that could sponsor this show outside of Marion County is Benchmark. No,
Death
we
Wish is
need
awesome.
we need local.
But
we'll take coffee
sponsorship.
too. I mean,
Yeah,
I drink
you
coffee.
can get it at like Walmart though. They have it at like Walmart and Kroger and stuff too. But
Nice.
they have a really
Yeah.
cool
For
subscription thing. where they'll send you
$20
I'm
for a
swag and
still
box
stuff.
getting
of pods.
acclimated to coffee though, so like I'm still
Probably
in
wait
that
on it then a
like
little bit.
a third oat milk and 2/3 coffee.
Gotcha.
place.
Yeah.
You're really a tea drinker. I think.
Yeah, but
Hey, I
but
love
mean,
tea. I love tea so
Yeah,
much.
but I just need more caffeine and a smaller.
I
you
like it
know,
all.
that I can
Yeah.
drink more quickly.
Same.
I
Give it all
yeah,
to me.
I never drank coffee. I drank coffee for like a little bit when I was like 18 or 19. So I was like, this is fucking awesome. And then I stopped, and then I just started drinking coffee when I got this job
Mhm.
building computers and shit because they have free coffee.
Yeah, that's
That'll
me
do
too.
it.
There's free coffee.
Endless
There it is at
coffee.
the office, and it's like part of office culture. And I succumbed to peer pressure.
Their cream game though, their creamer
Hey.
game, awful.
It's always
Uh,
you know what?
That's a
Hazelnut or
bummer.
French vanilla.
Hmm.
What's that cinnamon? It's up.
I like them
Oh, no.
all.
Yeah,
No, I
this
don't
is
like them all, but I
nice.
like hazelnut and vanilla.
I'd take hazelnut over French vanilla.
Why don't you mix them?
Ooh, I'm definitely French vanilla over
I feel
hazelnut.
that. I feel that.
I like them both, but if
Mix
I,
them.
Like, I probably,
Mix them.
I love
I'm-
that Gecko has free coffee Mondays right
okay,
now.
you're crazy, and I like that.
You guys
I've never
guys
even thought-
jumping on
I've
that
never even thought
Gecko?
to mix them.
Free coffee. Yeah.
like hey,
I'm that asshole that grabs like the big fucking 32-ounce cup.
Wait.
from
Tell
the
me, what is this? This is
Gecko
Thought
gas
to mix
The gas
stations
station?
every Monday.
Monday is free coffee.
Free
day?
coffee. Yeah. So what
No
you
kidding.
gotta
But
do?
aren't there like fist fights or something over it? Like I could just imagine if you put
No, you're
free
thinking of the
coffee in a-
toilet paper thing.
you just scan your little card and boom.
Which
you
gas
good to go.
station now?
Every
Gecko,
Gecko has
apparently.
free
Oh,
coffee on
oh.
Monday.
Huh.
And let me
Gecko.
tell you the trick. This is what I
Every
do.
gas
And I've
station?
done this at every Gecko I go to, 3 of them. And
I
I got 3
cups of
Geckos.
coffee.
And no, that's why they make you scan card.
Okay.
I'm getting one.
Oh,
motherfuckers.
okay.
But what you do is you go to the soda dispensary and you grab that big ass extra large cup, the big one, and then you go over to the cold brew and you get you one of them mocha coffees, and they only charge you $1. Oh no, it's free. That's right.
Free.
free,
It's free.
and they only charge you $1.
But Tuesday through Sunday though,
For the cup.
$2. But you're supposed to pay $4.
That makes sense. Okay.
Chicory.
Well, now we know how to acquire large quantities of caffeine for free.
Mhm. A lot
This
of
is an
milk.
educational
Mondays.
show.
Right, that's right.
Yay.
The more you know.
It's good to know. Unfortunately, we don't have one of those out in Shabellville.
Shabellville. Damn, I love that.
Well, then
Shabellville.
something to remember when you're traveling.
Did we have an
Good stuff.
incident
right.
around your hometown where there was no Starbucks within like 50 miles or
Oh
something?
yeah, I'm from the middle of nowhere, down in southern Illinois, and I took my friend down there with me, and she is from Chicago. And so it was really fun because we were out and about, and we were going to play a show down there, and we got set up, and she said, I'm just going to go into town and get some coffee. And she gets on her phone. She tries to search for a Starbucks, and there isn't one for an hour and a half.
Oh.
And then she had an absolute like meltdown because not because she was so angry
Not
she couldn't
because
get
they put weird
coffee,
things in their coffee.
but just because she was so horrified at what the implications of the population metrics must mean. And she was then scared we were going to break down and that she was going to like die somewhere like too far away from civilization.
Oh my
to
God.
be able, she's like, I can't die out here. I'm brown. Like I can't go up to the little, the farmhouse. I'm afraid they'll kill me. I'm like, you'll be fine.
Spoiler alert, she lives.
You're gonna
She
be all right.
lived. You're gonna be. Everybody keeps staring at me. That's because they don't recognize you. They've never seen you
Right,
before.
yeah.
They're curious about you. They want fresh DNA. Like
Right?
just
Literally everyone
be
in this
chill.
town knows everyone.
Everyone
You're
knows
a new
everybody.
person. Like,
You're a new person. They're like, holy crap, who are you?
I come
You're
from one of those.
You're so
small
exotic and
towns.
fascinating. Tell me about your whole life. So
Yeah.
So it was this whole thing.
Yeah, Greene
Whoa.
County, Indiana. I definitely am familiar with that small town life. Like,
Yeah.
Same thing. I took a group of friends from Indy down there one time, and
They didn't know
it
what to
takes like 2 hours to get there. So like we're going through the freaking woods and shit on like a gravel road, and they're like, "Is this person going to murder me?" Yeah, I'm like, well, only about an hour away now. You know what I mean? We're almost there.
That's where I'm from
Dude,
too, brother.
Yeah, you know what I
That's where I'm
mean.
from,
So, oh yeah, it's fun. I
So
love messing with people.
It's like
though.
midsummer. You're like, I'm taking you home to meet my family.
Right? Yeah. Don't worry,
Everything
we're
will be
almost there.
fine. We're gonna have a
You're like,
bonfire.
yeah, we're almost there. Well,
Yeah.
where's the next closest gas station? 45 minutes.
Right.
45 minutes away. Mm-hmm.
The harbinger.
The harbinger,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I was
Like
gonna say.
cabin in the woods.
Ours
I
was,
think this is barter gas.
It doesn't know about money.
So you guys have a show coming up at Fountain Screw Brewery, Fountain Square Brewery.
Fountain
That's
Screw.
Saturday, June 24th.
24th, yes.
Do you guys recall who you're playing with?
Oh,
Your
gosh.
mom.
You know what?
Give us a second.
I can
She's
find.
gonna
I
be
can
there.
find that information.
So while you're
She's gonna be
finding
there.
that, Savannah, what's
What?
your favorite show that you have played so far with the Resounding Maybes?
With the Resounding
All
Maybes.
right.
Oh, well, actually, that's easy. I really liked the Cure tribute that we did at Foyt. So Foyt Wine Bar over in Speedway. It's pretty, like, it's a weirdly classy place. Like, it's really cool in there. They got, like, good food.
So you're saying they don't have Turkey 101?
It's like clean and stuff. It's so weird.
Clean?
It's like, yeah, it's like not
dope.
like a normal club show. But the point was we played a Cure tribute, and I really enjoyed that because I got to learn all those songs and have fun and style Patrick's
Robert Smith.
Robert Smith wig,
Hell yeah.
which was quite an ordeal.
Let's see. I do
That's
have
cool.
the bands are Lost City Dreams and Plain Jane and Her Ghost.
Those are good band names.
Indeed.
Lost City Dreams. What was the other
Sorry,
one?
I'm looking
Plain Jane and Her Ghost.
Okay.
Oh, and we'll be going back to Foyt for our CD release show on July 8th, and that's also going to have an encore of the Cure tribute. So
Noise.
we're actually opening for ourselves. We're going to be ourselves, and then we're going to be the Cure.
Perfect.
The Resounding Maybes are going to open for the Cure,
Right.
but not
I
really.
really.
All
For
right.
pretend. Because we
That's
couldn't
awesome.
afford the real Cure tickets
That
when they
is
came
pretty
to.
cool.
That's
Not that-
tried.
Maybe
That's
you
a
should
goal
do
for
that.
me now. I want to
Right?
do that.
I've literally always wanted to do
I-
that.
I
Like have
wanna-
a band
yeah.
that opens up for my other band,
Oh,
all
yeah?
the same members, dude.
Yeah.
I love that.
They
I
might be
Switch
absolutely-
giants.
around on instruments.
They Might Be Giants did that. They opened for themselves
Yeah.
as a They Might Be Giants tribute band called Sapphire Bullets, and that was their opening band, but it was them.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which made me mad because I had that name,
That's awesome.
Sapphire Bullets, on a list to do a They Might Be Giants tribute band one day. And
Oh,
then I found out that they
man.
already
They
did
already
it.
stole it. Oh my
Well,
god.
the point is
Damn.
you picked the best thing, obviously.
guess.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Clearly. Hey, that's a good point though. That's a good point.
I
That's crazy, man.
I just thought of
That's
a
great
good
band name.
good band name. What about Sparkle Motion? So like when somebody quits,
Oh my
you can be
gosh.
like, I
We-
seriously doubt your commitment
To
To
Sparkle Motion.
Um,
We say that all the
we
time.
love that. Oh,
there you go.
yes.
There you go.
Yes, Donnie Darko.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. I love that movie. I I play that the piano song from that a
Oh,
lot
fuck yeah.
when I'm
Nice.
feeling, mopey.
I listen to The Killing Moon by Echo and the Bunnymen all the time.
Nice.
Just because that movie got me into them.
Yeah,
When I think about
I
that.
found a cool cover by a girl band recently of that song, and I can't remember who it was.
I really love that song.
Yeah, it's a good song.
I just love Echo and the Bunnymen.
I love them too.
Does anybody have Tylenol on them? By
I do.
chance?
We're all
Nope, but I got D's.
Not on my
Nuts.
person.
Oh.
Yeah, I got 'em
Wah.
for you.
Anybody got any drugs on?
Wow.
Oh, thanks.
You got any
Yeah,
up
do that.
dog?
What's up, dog? Hey, oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there.
So, Patrick, do you have a favorite show that you've played with Resounding? Maybe
A favorite live show.
Mhm.
Well, I don't want to say Foyt again but that was like the best crowd. Like
500,
it was just wall to wall people.
2,000.
So it's hard to beat that show, honestly.
Also, bear in mind this band hasn't played that many live shows.
Oh, right on.
Well,
we played
okay.
that Valentine's Day show.
If you're
that was
li-
fun.
If your live
at,
show,
at Melody Inn.
I love
sorry.
Melody. No, you're good. I was just gonna say if your live show has already been taken, the second Nick. If your favorite is the same,
Mhm.
what's next on the list then?
What's your favorite Madeira show you've ever played, Patrick?
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
that's easy.
There you go.
Is it easy?
Well, shouldn't you say Dick Dale?
I probably should say Dick Dale. Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
there for that show, by the way.
Were you?
I knew I seen
Yeah.
That
you
was
in
a
something
thrill
else,
for us.
dude.
I got
Dude's in a
I
million
interviewed him for
bands.
Nouveau.
He created a style of music.
I know, right?
Like,
I-
what an honor.
I
you
We
know?
have
interviewed
his
this
poster.
guy
was honored just to
poster
be
he
there.
signed to us in
I
our
talked to that guy for
kitchen.
3 hours,
That's
and I
awesome.
recorded the
That's awesome.
conversation right for this interview. And like the first thing I started to ask him about surf music, and he's like, "No, it's not surf music. It's Dick Dale music." He says,
Nice.
All right,
Hey,
all right.
Excellent.
hey, kudos.
Yeah.
It
No,
is.
that was
though.
an
It
amazing
is,
show.
though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I respect Patrick. He did that interview for Nouveau, and the man was having some troubles, and he was getting older, and he was having a lot of health problems, and I think he was lilting in a dementia direction.
Yeah.
And
He was very interesting to talk. It
his
was
interview
having a
was
living legend on the
interesting.
line with you, just talking about virtually anything.
Mhm.
But he
really
also said a
eye-opening.
lot of stuff that was, in the dementia vein, like that was very disconnected, and
Sure.
and Patrick left all of that out
We
because
talked about aliens.
there was a lot of
I'll just say.
aliens,
Hell
and
yeah.
like he's talking to his dead parents and stuff like that, and I liked that Patrick was respectful and like left that because his memory didn't necessarily need that right that second,
Right.
because he was unwell, and I think he died within a couple years
Yeah, a
of
couple
that
years,
show.
uh-huh.
What was he like talking about aliens? We just talk about aliens on this show a lot. So
Oh yeah,
really.
no.
Well, he was saying that they were among us, and he could give me proof if I wanted it.
And his wife is a medium.
Is a medium,
and
channeling-
he
who
was
channeled
channeling
his
his
dead
dead parents and so forth. But he was also just quite disconnected. And
right, but he's still, he
scattered.
was still able to talk about like the old days
Absolutely,
and how he
it
got
was
into
all still
music
in
and
there.
guitar playing
all
and the
of
ukulele
knowledge
and
all of
you know,
the experience.
having tigers as pets and all this kind
That's
of
awesome.
stuff.
That's awesome.
But
So I mean, it's
you
just
did have to
the
kind
guy
of
could-
pick out things.
Oh, for sure,
from-
yeah. I mean, it was a
Right, right.
3-hour conversation.
Yeah.
So
Man.
it was just amazing.
Hell yeah.
You don't get, even if you
awesome.
get to meet your heroes, you don't usually get to interview them in that kind of detail.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
He was
yeah.
a lovely.
I mean, I started playing surf music maybe 25 years ago, and that was my main inspiration, So to actually have that personal conversation was very, very cool.
I got
Nice.
3 photos of him, and then his son was like, "Hey, man, no."
Oh, really?
I was like, "Whoa!" It's the only time it's ever happened, and I was like, "I got you." Basically due to his health,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
didn't want me.
Yeah, he was
That's
very
fair.
reluctant to just have his picture taken at all. I think
Yeah.
the Madeira got a picture with him, but he was reluctant then too, and his wife was like, "No, you should let them take the picture."
And the second
Aw.
show that he played, he was much more ailing the second time in
Yeah.
his he had an amazing second guitarist.
the rhythm section,
The whole
the
rhythm
bass
section. Their
player
bass
was
player
just
and
holding that together with his will, I
and he
think.
really supported him, and it was nice to see them support him, because he had it was all still there in the motor memory, but he also like lost his train of thought.
It was almost like a medley, like he would go from song to song to song, and the rhythm section just
Just
followed
followed
him.
him. Just-
That's amazing.
and kept
Yeah.
with him, and you could see it happening. You could see them look at each other and then just, okay, he's going this way. Let's follow him.
Wow. So it just becomes like a medley at that point.
Yeah,
though.
he was
That's
just
cool,
like
though.
stream of consciousness at that point.
Wow.
I think the guy you were talking about with the photos is probably his stepson, who's like the tour manager.
Yep.
Because that's like the first time I ever walked into a club and had somebody just like yell at me immediately, and it was him. He thought I was the sound man, and I was like just setting up band gear, and he thought I was ignoring him, and he just walks over to me and just starts screaming at me, and I was like,
oh man.
"It's like I'm not the sound man, sir."
Wow.
Hi,
And then
I'm
he
playing
apologized.
tonight.
That makes one of several
Dang.
times that Patrick's been yelled at when he walked into a club because he's
It's one of
you
those
know,
faces, I guess.
Yeah, he's got one of those faces.
sweetly, Patrick's, losing some hearing because of the long years of guitar. And so he doesn't hear people necessarily. And then they yell at him because he didn't respond to their question the first time. And I've seen this happen like 3 times, including in Chicago, just a few days, just
Relatable
like a couple
content.
weeks ago. Like, and I'm like, oh, he didn't mean anything by it. He wasn't ignoring you. He just can't hear you, sweet pea.
He's slightly deaf.
Yeah, I was like, wouldn't you be? Look at this
Loud
tube
music
amp. Look
for
at
many
this
years.
tube amp and tell me why he's deaf.
Right? Are you hearing that too?
Yeah.
I'm not touching
Is
anything.
it
I
me?
promise.
Probably Holly.
Is it my fault? No.
There we
I
go.
I thought it was my headphones. Actually, I thought it was the.
I
joke.
am going to the bathroom.
You should take that sword with you. It's
Because-
not safe to go by
It's
yourself.
dangerous to go.
You
Oh,
need
Don't go.
protection.
It's like a Zelda
Yeah,
sword
so-
and shield.
Patrick, I was sitting here this whole time. I had been wondering what other band I had seen you. I knew
Oh.
it was fucking something, you know.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I was racking my brain, I just couldn't come up with it. And then he finally said the Madeira, and I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
oh shit, there it is.
Yeah.
You know.
Don't forget 5-year
so-
mission.
Oh
That's right.
yeah, right.
I've been busy.
Yeah, you have.
The Madeira actually has a vinyl best of coming out this summer.
Oh, that's
It's
cool.
called Archipelago.
I have the CD. It's the one with the fire on the front of it.
Yeah, Tribal Fires. Yep.
Tribal Fires. Thank you.
Nice.
Yeah. I bought that the first time I seen you guys.
Nice.
So I was like, oh, this is fucking awesome.
Are
that
you
the-
over there
It
farting?
was at the mill.
No, I
yes.
just-
Okay, I was gonna
She's gonna
say
be
that's
back in a
we play there a
second,
lot.
so
So.
Yeah.
It's hard to get up sometimes. So
I feel like.
I want to still be in the camera.
I miss her.
All right.
She's gone.
She'll
It's all
be
right,
back.
sweetie.
Oh,
She'll be back.
Yeah, she'll come back. It's okay.
They always come back.
How'd your
Nope, I'm
tattoo
just
turn out?
covered
How'd your? I haven't
Oh.
seen it since.
I mean, hey, look at that. She's that's all right. All
Wow.
right, there we go.
Man,
There
yours.
it is.
Look at mine. Mine got faded out. Like, gosh darn it! Why can't I do that?
Yeah, I'm glad I'm
Was
not
that
the only
that-
one struggling with that.
Is that
Like
the
it.
punk rock night
Yeah.
award?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's the Punk Rock Night Moon with the
Moon
little.
with the little
cool.
yeah.
Yeah, we all got one. We had Samuel Ayton on the show, and on the podcast, he gave everybody a tattoo.
Oh, that's
Wow.
cool.
Everybody got the moon.
Excellent.
Patrick wound up with the Madeira's punk rock night award.
Yeah.
It's proudly displayed in our
Sitting on
basement.
sitting
Oh,
in the
yeah.
rehearsal space. Yeah.
Yeah. They haven't
It's-
asked for it back.
It's nice to have one.
I have one for the 5-year mission video for the song I wrote. Also.
Yeah, but we don't physically have it.
No, we have
Yes.
it. It's down there.
Oh,
It is.
I thought
Maybe
thought
they
Mike
grabbed.
took
Maybe they
it.
grabbed it when they were getting gear, and I just
I'm
didn't
pretty
notice.
sure Mike took it a long
Mm.
time ago, and you just didn't notice that it left. But I mean, no big deal. It's theirs too.
I gotta go do something. No, just kidding.
It lived there long enough. So
Will you hand me the benchmark, Bronson? Seeing yours are so close. I wish we could like move the couches in just a little more, but it does
Right.
make it a little more comfortable.
For sure.
Oh, we just need like a lazy Susan or something, like right in the center of the room.
Yeah.
Just
Well, I
spend-
thought about getting rid of
Wanna
that
cut
chair and then just moving
Okay.
everything
you
up.
sure?
That would
you
be
getting one?
fine because this thing sucks.
If you get one, I'll have one, but I don't have
I'm gonna.
I got a,
that
I
one.
got a punk rock night award in Podium.
Hell yeah.
I don't have it at my house, but I was going to add that in there while that was still part of the conversation.
Okay.
I'm a little late. I'm sorry, but yeah.
thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you
We'll
can't-
forgive you this time.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Actually, I will take one.
Vanilla.
Thank you, Savannah. I'll do vanilla.
I can do chocolate if you want.
Thank you. So now,
I'll do vanilla.
A popular flavor this
It really is though.
Yeah.
so we're gonna take a moment
Delicious.
to honor
to-
this
to
vanilla.
teach people how to properly
Take
eat
this
cupcake.
moment and fucking relax
So check this out, y'all.
to the sound of Chef eating a fucking
So
cupcake.
what
Teach
you
us.
do is you take the cupcake out
Let's
of the paper,
Okay.
okay, and then what you do is you rip the bottom of the cupcake off.
Oh my God,
And
no.
then you place it on top.
Oh, okay.
It's
Listen.
a cupcake sandwich.
What?
It's a sandwich.
Okay.
And then you go.
I approve.
That's how you eat a motherfucking cupcake.
Didn't I come in second in a cupcake eating contest? I'm pretty
No,
sure.
you came in first.
Was I first? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I came in first in a cupcake eating contest.
You ate the wrapper
Oh,
I ate the
shit.
wrapper in
You
order to
ate
win.
in order to win.
Nice.
You missed it. I just sucked
welcome
off
back.
Papa Smurf.
It was quite erotic. Listen, I'm sweating. I'm sweating. I think I might even take my hat off after that. Actually,
Bronson's hot.
Y'all
so
didn't
hot.
get to see me climb over this chair like a boss and get in my seat without bugging anybody.
Oh shit, the camera's still on me.
Wow.
Anybody?
You got a
I'm the
little
only
something
person
right here.
I have a goal that every show I have to do something slightly crazy or fucked up. So
We
Well,
need to get into the
We're
box.
still waiting for it.
last week, yeah, we did the
Oh.
box. Yeah, we're about there.
Hey, man.
Get in
so I
the
know
box.
the last one, right, was wet denim, right? It was the last one that was wet denim. Wasn't it?
Which one did I snort a line? Not cocaine. It was sugar.
Oh.
It was sugar.
Oh.
Powdered sugar.
I even
Is it
I made the
Delta
sugar
Delta
line.
9
Uh,
candy.
Mhm.
So,
That was, I think.
in reference to Steven
I should-
Riddle of Wet Denim of the last show, which I
Love you, Steven.
unfortunately could not make it to. I was going through a drive-through with this man one time. He orders an ice cream cone. That is so loud. He orders an ice cream cone, though, right? A goose.
Foley.
We pull up, to the first window, pay, pull up to the second window. They come out with Steven's ice cream cone. That's it. There's like 6 people in this fucking Jeep and, or whatever in the hell it was. It was an SUV of some sorts. Erroneous. Anyways.
Erroneous.
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 I love that fucking word. But they're like, here's your ice cream cone. And Riddle grabs that motherfucker by the ice cream on top and is like, bites a chunk out of the cone on the bottom. And the fucking person's like, whatever, dude. I don't know. It was so funny. It was one of the funniest things ever. There's a video somewhere on the internet of it, and it's hilarious. I don't know.
That sounds amazing.
It's just your cupcake thing reminded me of that. I had to share it.
That's great.
I'm gonna hit the button.
Wow.
Actually, I didn't want to hit that button. I wanted to
Wow.
hit this one.
Sex and song.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Well, I'm gonna see if
Give me the box.
some of this whiskey will get this fucking blue shit off my face.
Yeah,
He's got some
it's
blue
on
teeth
my
and a blue
teeth.
tongue.
Listen, Papa Smurf left that there. All right.
Wear it with
You better honor his
Wear it
memory.
with pride.
You
I
killed
have-
Papa Smurf.
Wait,
Is it much
that's one.
farther, Papa Smurf?
That's one right there.
What is
Yes,
going
it
on?
is.
This has to be like the first time
Can
ever.
can you just
on-
push that in? Oh, is that really the headphones?
No.
How is
I
it
think
the
I hear it
headphones
connection.
making sound through the?
I don't know.
What if it's not? What if they're not hearing it
no,
on the
it's this.
podcast and we're just hearing it?
So yeah, nobody can hear it at
Ah.
home. Everybody at home thinks we're fucking nuts.
We might be. We
Yeah.
might be.
Could be true.
I've never fucked one nut in my life.
Who knows? I've never fucked a nut, but I've nutted a fuck ton.
I'm allergic
know.
to tree nuts, so like, no. She wanted the box. There's a box. There's a magical box full
Ooh,
of
can I
weird
draw something out?
questions.
Can I pull something out of the box?
What's in
I've
the
been
box?
saying,
What's in the
give me the
box?
box for like
The woman
10
wants
minutes.
the
What's in the box?
I got
Give me
Nothing.
the box.
Do it, Bronson. Do it.
Stupid.
Shake
Doing
them
it.
up. Shake it up. Shake it up.
Come on now, shake it up.
Now,
Pull it
now,
up. pull
now
it
get
down.
the
When I die
Patriarchy.
stir stick
and I
stir it.
get reincarnated, I want to come back as a pecan tree. That way,
Oh, there's some sunglasses in here.
Everybody-
I'm gonna wear 'em.
can
Savvy.
eat
Oh,
my.
it's only got
nuts.
The patriarchy is strong in this podcast.
the damn rings
I
just fell
tried.
out of it.
I know.
I tried for you.
It was a noble effort.
Here we go. Nope.
Oh.
All right. Whatever. Question.
She called dibs.
Did anybody
Oh,
shake the box up?
Let
did.
her pick the
Let
question.
Okay.
me fucking do it.
I didn't even
And
read
this,
it. I
this
didn't even
one,
see what it
this,
was.
let's start with
She's-
Savannah.
She's been
Are you
asking.
ready to do this?
All right. let's
Well,
see.
she can ask
Cream
whoever she
rises to
wants.
the top.
I just wanted her to get to pick from the box because she so desperately wanted to, even
wanted
before
to.
she peed.
What's in the box, Katie?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
You get
What
to
thing?
you get to answer the first question then, Bronson.
Well,
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
All right. That's your fucking right. I see the damn permanent markers. Wow. I already know this is gonna suck. She's got some ruthless ones in
I
there.
love it.
Oh.
I love it because it's why are you like this?
The question is, why are you like this?
Well, I don't know if we have that much time, but
break it down.
It all
you know,
started it as a
uh,
pirate from the Caribbean.
man,
It's just born there.
you know, I think I was born this way. If we're gonna give the short answer, like, you know, yeah, I think I was born this way. That's pretty.
You're
funny.
just gonna sing
Why
the Lady
am I like
Gaga
this?
song? Born This Way.
Yes, I didn't know. I no.
You know?
I know.
also did not know that song.
Yeah, I don't know many Lady Gaga songs. I respect Lady Gaga though, man. She plays like classical piano and
Sure.
loves Iron Maiden and shit. And
Right.
like, dude, no, and she writes a lot. Like
She writes
you know,
her own music.
Yeah.
That should be number
why
one.
why is
Like
Should be
seriously.
number one.
there's this
Well,
there's
I've been
this
drinking whiskey.
there's this video
Amen, brother.
on YouTube and it's like a mashup between her and Nirvana and it's called Smells Like it's called
Smells like something in the way.
No, it's fucking Nirgaga. That's what it's called. Nirgaga.
Nirgaga.
I love
And
I'm
that.
like-
looking this up.
A smash up between I think it's Poker Face and Smells Like Teen Spirit, and the beat is like identical.
It syncs right up.
No
huh?
kidding.
Yeah, it's wild.
I'm with that. I'm with it.
All right,
I love
P-
weird mashups like
All
that.
right, PJ, a song that makes you happy.
Song that makes me happy. Gosh, almost anything by the Go Team.
The Go Team.
All right.
Love those guys. They're like sunshine on a record.
Somebody here?
Yeah, there's
Hey,
like.
did
there's
I
like
just hear
6
a
of
car
us.
horn?
Yeah, you did. But
Yeah.
Like three sheriffs walk in the door. Is there Katie Hurley here?
Probably. I got some stalkers. Probably.
You're wanted for
I can't
crimes
see
against
anybody out there,
humanity.
but I heard
You want for murder, you're going to jail.
All right. Before I go to
Who-
jail.
who's this one for?
I thought we all had to
I
answer.
found
all
it.
the-
I'm going to
the
listen to it
questions.
later.
Yes.
I would play it
wait.
now, but I think, you know.
Did you
the
say everything
YouTube-
is awesome from the movie The Legos?
you got to say who
Lego
it's
movie?
for before you
Is that the song?
it gave me one that happens all the time. What is your relationship with the Hat Man?
The what?
The Hat Man.
Who's the
Hat
Hat
Man.
Man?
He's the man that you see when you take too much Benadryl.
What?
I don't know. I can't.
They're just very good friends.
They're just we're just very good friends.
All right, let's hit up Polly.
Don't
I
worry,
mostly
I
just
didn't-
tell
Are all
people.
your
I
questions
mostly just
coming out
tell
of there?
people
What
too
the-
much of my
just
life.
mix it
The
up.
last time I took too much Benadryl, I told one of our con running friends like the entire like huge levels
story.
of detail of like my divorce and like all this stuff
right.
that he didn't need to know because I had taken too much Benadryl for some reason.
Oh.
It was a whole thing, and then Patrick was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like, "I had hives. What do you want?"
Oh my god, the Hat Man. Okay, Polly, who do you hate the most?
Interesting.
Ever
Mm.
living or
like-
dead, currently alive, like
I'm just gonna
in
say
his
my
life.
questions that I wrote in
Barney.
there are like a
Huh?
general for
Barney.
everybody.
You hate Barney?
I hate fucking Barney.
Is he a person, really?
Are you talking
Though
about the
Okay.
dinosaur?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were
Did
talking
you see
about
that there's a new Barney?
Barney Fife.
What?
There's a new Barney.
Son of Barney.
That they're coming out with.
Did they
Yep.
Chuck E. Cheeseify his ass where they went from the scary like
He looks less
suit
scary, but still
Robotronic,
scary.
but
You know.
is he like a
is
cartoon?
it still a
thing
dude in
now,
a
or-
suit? Is it still a dude in a suit?
I haven't seen it in. I've just seen like a picture of it. I haven't seen it in action.
If it's a reptile, is it a furry or is it something else?
Yeah.
Uh,
I feel like the original Barney was definitely a furry of
dinosaurs
some
they're
sort.
Scaly?
so close to proving that dinosaurs are actually just birds.
more of a bird,
Yeah.
really.
So-
yeah.
I mean, wait,
Probably
you guys
neither.
actually believe in dinosaurs? Wow.
All
It's
right.
conspiracy.
You believe in the moon? What's
Yeah,
wrong with you?
You can't pick your own question.
Yeah.
Let me pick a damn question.
Yeah, Bronson gets to pick my question.
It's my question.
All right, look.
I know, Polly. Okay.
I'm
Wait,
gonna-
wait, wait. Hold
Bronson
on, I need
pick-
to know something. You said you knew who's the person you most hate. You said we had the same person, but
I
I
was
don't
going to
think
say
so.
Trump, but
Oh well,
that's
that's
just kind of an obvious.
that's just
one.
obvious.
I'm
Why
a-
am I drawing a Katie?
I'm a,
I
I'm a
thought it meant with
hipster
a-
when it
I
comes
thought it
to
would mean
Donald
like a
Trump.
personal.
I've hated
beef.
him for a long time.
Oh, you're like I've hated him since before it was cool to hate him.
Yeah, totally.
Oh my god!
I hated that
Before
fucking
it was
show he
necessary
did. My
to-
parents
to-
loved that show. I was
Oh,
like,
the one where
Human
this
you're
is a fucking
survival.
douchebag.
All
Yeah,
right.
such a douchebag.
Yes.
Wait. What's
This is
going
my
on?
question.
Okay, this is your question. All right.
It's four
This
picks.
is that. Well. I wrote all my questions down as like a general for everybody. I want to hear everybody's opinion and answer to these. So I didn't know that was the rules were for a specific person. We had, you know what I mean. I didn't know that. So, but this is what it says: a raw hot dog is a bun. God damn it! A raw hot dog on a bun is just a bologna taco. Discuss.
You're not.
You said random
wrong.
questions.
That's not really a question.
Is that a question?
I mean,
Or I guess
Discuss.
we're supposed to debate whether or not
Can
that's
you
a
phrase
valid.
it in the form of a
exactly.
question?
I guess it's more of a debate. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I guess it's
Is
just a debate.
yes. Okay. Do
hot
you or
dog
do
in a
you not
bun.
agree that a raw hot dog on a hot dog bun, we're going to say hypothetically, with mayonnaise on it, would just be a bologna taco?
Mayonnaise.
When you eat a bologna
You eat a
sandwich,
bologna
what? It's
sandwich with
bologna,
mayonnaise?
bologna and mayonnaise.
I don't
Nobody else
fucking
does
eat
that.
mayonnaise.
Fried bologna.
I'm a
yes,
vegetarian.
fried
I don't
bologna.
even know.
I have
Actually,
a I
you're
have
not
a
the first
jar of
person.
mayonnaise in my drawer right here.
I fucking
that I'll
hate
Bet you do.
mayonnaise.
Let me get a fucking scoop of
I
that
agree.
shit. But yeah,
I
agree.
think
You guys take your fucking egg
You agree?
sauce. And you shove it.
I'm just saying.
Oh, it's
Is
that's
or is
peanut
not?
butter.
Peanut butter.
Okay,
That's peanut butter.
okay.
It's not even the same thing.
I was so close.
I think that's a valid description, honestly, in the same way that like what is
But
what
when-
is that whole discussion of like if a hot dog is just processed meat inside of a casing, then if you eat a hot dog,
you
you
become
become a
the
hot
hot
dog.
dog.
I just sent that to somebody yesterday. Oh my
You
god.
just blew his mind.
I've never heard
I
that.
have to- wait. I'm gonna read it. Because I literally, it's in my fucking DMs.
My life
Wait
has
a
just been, it's in her DMs. My life has just
Wait.
been changed. This is the random shit you get in your DMs.
It says
Nobody DMs me
since
this
hot
random
dogs
knowledge.
are basically listen to it.
I'm listening.
Since hot dogs are basically just pureed meat stuffed inside an animal intestine, a hot dog doesn't stop being a hot dog even after we eat it. We just become the new hot dog casings, and that makes us, in a way, hot dogs as well.
Very eloquent. Yes.
That's valid.
You did say it.
Wow.
You are what you eat.
So, God damn
I do
it.
be eating hot dogs.
All right. Here's another one.
This is for Polly.
Is this for
Polly get one?
everybody or
I feel
for
like this is
her?
another. I feel like this is a poly question.
Oh.
Uh,
Oh.
but I feel like it's a generalized
Polly
question
gets
as
to
well.
start the
We
debate.
can go around the room. Go for it.
Yeah. That's what I had in mind. While I'm picking shit, we're going around the room.
All right,
Choose a superpower and why. Go,
Polly, go.
Polly. Go.
Your superpower is polygo?
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Confirmed.
She has to pick superpower first,
Yeah.
or you have to pick the superpower first.
My
Someone has to.
superpower would be to fly. Yes.
I love that one.
I
love that one.
just anytime you can get off the ground, I'm happy. For real.
I
Means you're
love
going
that.
somewhere. You know what I mean?
I love that. Yes.
It's legit.
Mine's similar to that. Mine's related. Well, I guess we'll just fucking fuck it.
You don't have to go in order. You can go.
We don't. No, you then. You got it.
Me?
What's your superpower and why?
Okay, I want. I think it would be fun to have healing powers like Wolverine, because effectively then you're immortal.
Right.
So then I could really acquire almost any other skill. Because if I had unlimited time, like I could actually get
could
good at
learn
playing the piano.
anything.
I could actually learn
could learn
languages.
anything.
I could learn all
Okay,
this stuff
that's
because I
fair.
would have unlimited time.
I like that. I'm gonna add to it. I don't know. Like y'all are fellow nerds, okay? So you might have seen this show. I don't know, but Heroes, okay,
I was about to mention that. Yeah.
dude. if you had healing powers, according to the show Heroes, and I think they've probably done it with Wolverine's blood and shit before or something like that. in
Maybe your
Marvel,
blood
but
could be used to heal other
to
people.
heal other
exactly.
people.
So that both things. So the altruism, and then I'm immortal and I can help
Also
cure
help people.
diseases. Be a whole thing. I could become a doctor, and then I would just be the
Dude,
best
you could just
doctor
cure
ever. Nobody would.
everybody.
Think like, I was just really
like,
good
"What's
at my
your
job.
secret?"
What's your secret? I
don't
just
know.
Really, really good at my job.
Good
right?
at my goddamn
Like,
job.
Yeah, it would be. That would be pretty rad.
That's a wonderful answer. I love that.
I like that. I also heard a joke recently, like the one you had, which is that, of course, Wolverine is the Canadian superhero because that's how Americans see Canadian superpower, because they actually have,
Good healthcare.
good
Healthcare.
healthcare. Canadian
Exactly.
superheroes, the best Canadian superhero. He
Damn.
just has healthcare.
That's great. All right.
Your turn.
Next.
I guess I go with time travel
All
along the
right.
lines of Hiro Nakamura.
Okay.
Yatta!
Hey, Hero was an honorable dude.
He was.
And
Because you
I
could
love
never
that.
do it, because anything you ever did wrong, you could fix it.
I am
Right.
Hero.
Of course, you would
well,
make a lot of other
maybe.
things go wrong when
You
you
could
try to fix
try.
it.
You could try. And God, he tried.
But
He does,
but
he
like
does.
if you have no limitation, you could just keep doing it until you fix it.
Yeah.
That's true. Process of elimination.
Yeah, but with him, they always had to limit his powers, so he couldn't go back in time, or he couldn't go forward in time, or he could only do it this once, and then that was the only time he could do it.
So you want to remove all those plot limitations.
Ah.
I mean, I guess you could say the Flash does the same thing.
Kind of. Yeah, he does.
Well, I guess I'll go ahead and go because that was actually going to be my power, was like super speed. Not necessarily for the time travel part,
Yeah.
but I'm a drummer.
Sure.
So, you know what I mean? It'd be really cool to be able to just be like as fucking fast as the speed of light. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Watching all the guitar players' heads spin
Yeah.
around and explode.
Keep up, bitch. No, but that would be
Bass
that'd be-
player's
that'd
hand
be pretty
falls
cool.
off.
And
And
bringing it back to the music, almost at least three of us have considered how our superpower would make us better musicians.
Yeah, that's the Flash was in the.
I live
hypothetical
forever, I'll be
question.
able to
That's
practice
always where
more.
I go.
He
So-
wants to
Shep
be able
has
to
or
play
flight,
faster.
but
You
you already
want to
said
go back
that,
and
so
fix mistakes
love-
that
I
you've
love
made
it.
musically. Like so.
Shep's got an answer. He hasn't.
I have a good.
I want to hear it.
All right.
Telekinesis,
All right, I love that one. I love that one.
the power to move you.
Wait,
Oh.
so exactly
Oh.
the tenacious D. But
Deep
so
is
How
so
that.
which one do you
Power.
want? Do you want like to be able to just read people's thoughts, or be able to influence people's thoughts
I
also,
only
like in
said
the
that.
Professor
Well,
X
I only
way?
said that
That's
for the tenacious
that's
teacher.
telepathy,
Oh, okay.
though. That's
Actually,
telepathy.
if I really could,
Telekinesis
choose
is being able to lift
one, I would like
objects,
to be
Lift
but like,
objects.
to
but I mean, like
manipulate
Jean Grey
control
could do
matter.
all of it.
yeah.
for
okay.
example.
So
So-
okay,
Manipulate and
but all
control
right. No, I
matter.
got
She
you.
could lift objects, and she could hear thoughts, and she could influence thoughts.
Is there? Did she just have both, or
All
is
of
there
the
a
above.
word for like kind of
The
all of that?
force.
You know what I mean?
That's pretty much
you're
what
right,
I just
though.
said.
You're right, though.
Yeah, I don't know
no,
whether
the
or not you
force
say
is
that she
right,
has
though.
multiple
That's-
powers, or if you just say she has. I think they usually just said she had telekinetic abilities, but then technically she and Professor X
Telekinetic
also
and
had
telepathic.
Sex. I'm just
telepathy. I hope they. Well, I mean,
You say tilapia? Sounded
Tilapia. Maybe they ate tilapia. I hope they didn't have sex. There's like a very inappropriate age gap there, and like a very
I don't know.
father-daughter relationship
Oh.
going on.
Okay, mine.
And he is paralyzed from the
Can I
waist
can I
down,
can I
so-
finish? Mine?
Yeah. So
Oh,
please,
sorry.
Sorry. No, my real answer,
answer.
and I said to control matter or manipulate matter,
Uh-huh.
which is actually the force. So
Okay, you want force
Technically.
powers. That's
But a
that's
little
legit.
heavier.
That's a superpower.
a little heavier.
Yeah, no, that entails a whole bunch of stuff.
Which
So
honestly, in the next 30 years, we're going to be able to do that anyway. So
So
quantum.
I want ghost powers. Like I want to be able to go invisible and like go through walls and shit if I want to. And
Kitty
like,
Pryde.
That's exactly what I was going to
possess
say. Yeah.
people.
The
So
sixth
like
dimension.
imagine me going on like a really shitty date and I literally just ghost a dude. Like I just right in front of him, I just go away.
like Bilbo Baggins, like putting on the ring and disappearing from his birthday party.
There you go.
You're just sort of like,
Yep.
and
Yeah, the ultimate Irish goodbye, just like poof, I'm back.
Can
you
you-
bitches.
Yeah,
This
that's
your
hilarious.
power though. Are you able to walk through things when you go invisible?
I can. Yeah.
So that's like,
I'm like a
it's
ghost.
almost the same thing because you're controlling matter. You're making your So you'd be rich as fuck.
Yeah.
she would be a
Walk
very
into a
effective
bank.
thief.
I be.
Yeah, walk right out.
No, because the money'd hit the wall as you're walking
I
out with
could
it.
possess people
Would it, though?
too. I was a ghost. I would
Kitty
confess.
Pride could actually anything she had contact with.
Okay.
she
I was gonna
was
say, as long
able
as
to
you're-
do it with
I
anyone.
got
The
you.
same way that so and then my second choice, I really always like Nightcrawler a lot.
Right.
So he
Yeah.
also could
Good Wagner.
extend his power to a certain limited amount of other people that he had around him, but
Right.
it would then limit his
He'd have to be
range.
touching them, right?
He'd have to be
Something like that.
touching
Yeah.
them, and or they'd have to be touching each other. So
Whoa.
so if you pick up, yeah, I don't know, maybe
Me?
with his tail
yeah.
or
Oh,
whatever.
Whoever wants to draw a
Hold,
question.
hold on just a second. Steven. Nice.
I
Stephen Riddle says he's got an answer too. His would be
What is?
You're
denim.
wet.
Wet as
fuck. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
fuck shit.
That's good.
Jeanette, you got to get a rating on that. She gave me a 1.3 on my burp earlier.
All right. Are we rating burps right now? 'Cause I
She
could
does
fucking-
rate burps every show.
Dude. All right. Hey, I had to see. I don't have any
I
comments
can't.
on this one right
Nothing's
here, but I see
happening.
that now. Bob, if you're still
That's all
there,
I have.
I love you too, brother.
Yes,
I
there
hope
it
you're doing
is.
all right.
What a shame. What a shame.
Rough, though.
Somebody
Can
wants
use
to make
anyone's
somebody's pants
power,
wet.
so in theory you could have.
Like-
all the
Yeah.
superpowers.
My
Okay.
superpower, moist man.
Moist man.
Moist
Wow.
man. I can
Make
make
things soggy.
soggy.
Oh.
It's from
You can moisten
There you go.
anything
That's
up.
your 7.9.
I like.
at my
Okay.
most badass. I make people feel like they want to take a shower.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
I could put that's a good power though. I know I'm not gonna name any names because that would be rude, but I definitely know some people I could afford
Didn't
to use
know
that
that,
shower
Andy.
or that that power, the shower power on.
Shower power.
Mhm.
All right, we got one
Yeah.
more
I
draw.
could use some shower power right now.
I was gonna say old Bob Tebow
Randy,
there.
that is very valid. He has to travel through basically a hell dimension every time he warps. So that is very stressful for him. So
Ooh.
that's legit. That's Nightcrawler's power.
Good point, Randy.
Entails that.
I like old Bobby Tebow's comment there. Kind of actually, we were talking about heroes. It reminds me of Peter Petrelli's, but he said rogue. It's kind of the same thing, although Peter doesn't have to it doesn't
Except
hurt
Peter
them
doesn't kill people when he touches
when he
them.
touches
They
them. Yeah,
have
yeah,
sex.
yeah. But yeah, so
It's-
using
Oh, you
Poor
haven't even got
Rose.
asked a question yet, right?
Huh?
Oh yeah.
I've
Yeah,
been
I was
asking
the last
But
one.
Bronson, you haven't been asked yet, right?
No,
Everybody's been asked.
not me.
No,
Everybody-
he
well, I
was.
got asked why are you like this way?
Yeah,
Why
he
are
had
you
one.
like
That's
He's
probably
the
the
only
one
one who
question I
hasn't
really don't have an
gotten
answer
one
for.
one more piece of
for
paper.
himself.
Why?
Hopefully, it's a
Very
dare.
Oh, I forgot I had my tea here. Wow.
Wow.
Okay. Best worst day of your life.
Oh, I can choose one.
Pass.
Best or worst? Fuck, man.
Best or worst?
Every day. It's the best or worst day of my life. I don't know.
Every day.
Hey, every day is like the perfect answer. To
God,
that
that's
question. It's
tough.
like best or worst day. Every day.
Every
It's
day,
one or the
every
other.
fucking day.
It has the potential to be.
It's deep.
Isn't that in Office Space where he says
Yeah, we just
in
talked
his
about that.
therapy appointment he says every single day he wakes up and it is the worst day of his life.
Oh,
And the therapist says, that's fucked up.
Yeah. I have a friend that most of us probably know, but I won't say his name for the sake of whatever. Okay, Vincent hit. So,
Vinny. Oh,
You
yeah.
shouldn't
Vinny.
become a therapist. I don't think you really
he-
got the whole.
Whenever
yeah.
somebody
Vinny, this
is
is
like,
your
it's
intervention.
like, why is he so negative all the time? I'm like, well, if you know Vinny, you know that every day he wakes up and he opens his eyes and he sees the sunlight coming through his window and he's like, God damn it, the sun came out today. True. By the way, best practice when you wake up, do not lay in bed. Get out of bed immediately. Do not lay in bed and think.
Yes.
Don't do it.
I
Get
don't.
out of bed.
I don't lay
You
in
have to
bed
get
and
out of
think.
bed
I lay in bed
immediately.
and fall back asleep.
Right.
See, now that's okay.
Over and over again.
That's
Over and
okay.
over.
But laying in bed and thinking leads to negativity.
I try not to think.
Negativity leads to hate. Hate leads to anger. Anger leads to the dark side.
Is it wrong if I do
Right.
that before bed?
Sounds just
It's
like
probably
You
about the
shouldn't do
same.
them before either.
Count sheep. That's what I do.
I
No, I'm
can't
just
think
kidding,
about how
I
I'm
just
gonna
do
make
I fall
something
asleep in
till I
like
fall
20
asleep.
seconds.
Oh, I'm envious.
It's
I
really
wish
better if
I
you
wish
think
that was my
non-verbal
superpower.
thoughts.
Mm.
before
Could
you
just
go to
sleep anytime I wanted to.
I can fall asleep.
You should try to
fast.
imagine.
I'm awake
a picture.
25 hours a day,
Oh,
6
okay.
days a week.
It's verbal
But thankfully,
thoughts
it
that
hasn't
keep
had
you
any
from
effect on me
falling
yet.
asleep.
I feel
So
that. I
if
feel
you're
that.
thinking words, you're failing. You need to think pictures, and then you can fall
Sounds-
asleep.
You tell me this all the time.
Oh.
I don't think
Okay.
I've mastered that yet.
No, he sits in the beds and frets about things, and I'm just sort of like,
Absolutely.
you have to think picture thoughts, think of a waterfall, think of clouds, anything that's not words.
Bob Ross paintings.
I like
man.
Think of
the
Bob
I love
Ross
that.
I
though.
stare
I
at the
love that.
kaleidoscope.
Happy
But
That's
try
like-
not
count
to
happy
think
little
about him
trees.
talking about the Bob Ross paintings, just the pictures.
That's the kind of like mental exercise that I am like all about though, man. Like that's, I don't know. There's a lot that goes into that I'm just like, I'm all for that stuff though, man. Cause I struggle with like laying in bed, stressing about every little thing.
Me
and
too.
like, wow, I can't sleep at all because all I can think about is stressful shit. And I don't know. I like that. I'm definitely going to try that.
Try that. Just
Like-
you have to try to think nonverbal thoughts. It doesn't even matter. You could think of horror movies. You could think of anything, just as long as they're not words, and you'll fall asleep.
Right.
I like to stare
like
at the
that.
kaleidoscope.
That works too.
And then like try to find pictures in
And
it.
that works actually, yes, because that's nonverbal.
I saw
Again.
Elvis in a potato chip once.
Hell yeah.
For real. The king,
Oh,
eh?
do the Yoda voice that you do
I did it.
after I've already
Yeah, he
fallen
just
asleep.
did it.
Some-
I just
no, so he
Oh.
does this
Oh,
thing
right.
to me after
Right.
I've already fallen asleep because he's annoyed with me, I guess, because I fall asleep quickly. I'm in bed. I've already
Yeah.
fallen asleep, and then he does this.
Forever sleep.
And she just
That's
cracks up laughing.
And laughing hysterically, and I'm awake,
And all of a
hopelessly
sudden now
awake.
you have to imagine a new picture.
Yeah, so I have to start the whole thing. I have to start a new Bob Ross painting.
Not again. Not again.
And then it's not a Bob Ross painting; it's a Baby Yoda painting. It's like a whole thing. And
What's your favorite voice you do, Patrick?
That's hard to say. I can tell you the most challenging one to figure out how to do was Scooby Doo.
Reggie.
It's very tough.
That's pretty damn good though.
Are you coming from here?
It's Scooby. It's like you have to do like an ooh, like an ape voice, and then add like the rasp to it.
Okay.
It's conflict. I can't imagine how those voice actors don't lose their voices doing that voice because it's very rough on
vocal
your vocal
control,
cords.
man.
Well, for
that
sure, for sure.
fucking Truth.
I actually did voices for a couple of commercials, and we had one that was supposed to be Scooby themed, and I did all the male voices in the commercial, which was fun to do, but I had to figure out how to do Scooby
It make
because it
them
was-
sound different. And
Yeah.
that's that's awesome. I would love
and
to
I
do
had to
voiceover
listen
work,
to
man.
him
That'd be great.
practice.
Oh yeah, that's the best part is making people listen to you do it.
Well, and it's different too when you're just sitting there like no headphones and you're just like, hello, Reggie. You know what I mean? And then you get in a mic and you're like, hello, Reggie. It's
Like
I don't
that's
know.
not what I sound like, man.
Yeah. Oh, school.
Do you do this like
Zoinks.
when you work on it? Do you cup your ears back so
I
you can
haven't
hear
no,
your
not
actual
really.
voice?
Well, I mean,
It's a trick. It works.
For singing.
when I'm singing,
Well,
a lot of the time I'll record like that, so I'm hearing it in the room and I'm hearing the
Mhm.
backing in the headphones. So
We should tell them about our podcast, our rock musical podcast.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Speaking of voices,
Yeah, for
you guys
sure.
want to hear about something really dorky that we did and are continuing?
Absolutely.
podcast related.
Yeah, it's podcast related. The Shakeups did. So one of our members is a writer.
Ed Show, the other member in the
Ed
Resounding
Show,
Maybes.
The
in
other
fact.
member of the Resounding Maybes is a writer, and Lee Chirolis is a graphic designer. They do a comic book together that's like
It's very romantic.
It's out by Scout Comic, and it's like legit. It's called Little Guardians, and it's rad. So they're, I'm just saying this, like when I say he's a writer, he's like a good writer. Ed wrote us this rock musical called Ignore City, and it's like a post-apocalyptic rock musical that's kind of like
It's like Futurama and Terminator.
it's like
put together.
Futurama and Terminator mixed together,
Awesome.
in which
Hell yeah.
Patrick is a disembodied robot head that I, as a scrappy bike messenger in a post-apocalyptic future, find buried in a pile of trash in a junk heap in a junkyard, and then hilarity ensues as we attempt to save the citizens of Ignore City from
Love this.
all of the horrible things that have happened since the robot uprising and our subsequent loss of technology.
I fucking love you guys. I just want to say I love you guys for real.
Awesome.
This
So
is
that's
the
what we
best, like,
did.
I love it. I love it.
And it's really funny because all the other band members do all these like crazy voices. So they're doing like this. There's like this.
And you're the straight man.
this
You just
agent
do your
that's
voice,
like-
basically.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm like the thankless like lead middle character that I just have to deliver all of the the narrative, and I
Narrative,
kind of
yeah.
I kind of play it like Princess Leia, sort of, just ever so slightly sassy and annoyed. But it's really
I love that.
it's really
Channel that Carrie Fisher.
exactly. And then Patrick and Luisana sing all the songs, and so that
Right.
includes singing all the songs for the characters that the rest of us who are just talking. And Patrick does a great job of faking, like our bass player does this ridiculous Cockney accent for one of his characters, and then
Right, so we
Patrick
have a straight up
came
Sex
in.
He
Pistols
sounds
Yeah.
sounding
like what
song.
and then
that-
he
your
sounds
bassist
like
would
that.
sound
Yeah,
like
exactly.
singing. Yeah,
so he
I
does
love
it
that. Hell yeah.
perfect. And
Try.
so
That's awesome, man.
yeah,
That's
so
awesome.
it has songs that go with it, and it's ridiculous. And Patrick and I's character have like a weird will they or won't they sort of, which doesn't make any sort of logistical sense. And
Because I'm just ahead.
because he's like, I'm carrying him in
They
a
can
backpack.
try, but it won't really
I don't
matter.
know how that's gonna work.
They're not
but
gonna have sex. They're only gonna give head.
It's yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Who knows?
Wow.
Yeah, it hasn't gotten that
Fix
far, but
and
maybe in the next set of episodes, who knows. But yeah, that's Ignore City. Anywhere that podcasts exist, you can find Ignore City, the Shakeups. I really like it. It's one of my favorite things we've
It's
done.
gotten a couple
That's
awards.
awesome.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, we
That's
won
awesome.
some awards.
We got an award
actually.
for best from New Jersey Web Fest for best original song, and also for best what was it,
Best chemistry.
between the two leads,
Between
which
the two
was
leads.
us, which is kind of cheating.
Which is cheating because we're married. So, we basically just bicker the whole time.
Hey,
Hey,
But-
I don't know. I would take that as a win
Fall
though,
in love with
because
each
For
other.
you, like for somebody and their partner or significant other, whatever, to win an award.
for best
For best
chemistry, dude.
That says it all. Like,
Dude, for
yeah,
real.
that's right. We got married.
Yeah.
Fucking award-winning motherfuckers right here.
You're damn
I
right,
didn't
we
even
got the
think about
best
it like
Fuck
that.
chemistry.
yeah.
right.
That's dope as shit.
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome.
I'm just to tell my friend that set us up and be like, look what you did.
By the way, thanks to you, this couple, which you helped hook up, won best chemistry. Okay, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's such a nicer way of looking at it. When instead of
is.
the way we were looking at it, which is that, well, we cheated because
Yeah.
we're not
No, man.
pretending.
Hey,
It really puts things in
you have
perspective.
that chemistry.
I like
Okay, that's
that.
not cheating.
My
Wonderful.
marriage is
Y'all
what it is.
share that together, and you're like, no, that's wonderful, man.
That's
I
beautiful.
like that. That's beautiful. I like that. So yeah, so there's another dorky thing that we did that's a thing.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love dorky things.
That's wholesome as fuck.
We
man.
got
I'm sorry.
plenty of
Oh my
them.
God, dude.
where can you
Uh,
find this podcast?
The podcast
everywhere.
exists where all
Where
pod
can you
wherever
find us?
I mean
Spotify.
Spotify. Yeah, it's up on YouTube even.
Yeah,
like
see,
so.
Fantasy
That's
Network.
Fantasy Network are the people that originally put it out. So thank you, Fantasy Network. But yeah, it's also on Spotify, iTunes.
And what is it called
it's
one more
Apple
time?
Music.
Ignore City.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, so Ignore City, and it's fiction.
But of
What do they
course-
categorize it
yeah.
as? It's a
It's a
fiction podcast.
dramatization.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
sure how they is
Audio
it
drama. I
audio
think they call
drama
it.
or something, but I call it a rock musical.
We also released a soundtrack of all the original songs from the podcast as
Which
its
is
own thing.
really
so-
random
Oh, that's
because I
cool.
can't
It's very
imagine without
random.
the narrative. If you listen to I mean, they're not like Broadway style songs, but still, it would be really funny to listen to it without any context.
Without context,
You're like,
yeah.
why are they singing about smashing a robot head?
Well, I think Sex Pistols.
Yeah, that one's a cool song. But yeah, that's
I love
That's a
that.
thing.
That's awesome.
And you guys also do a Voltron convention?
Yeah.
Oh,
In fact,
yeah.
somebody asked earlier about our favorite things we've done. We did a Voltron tribute album, and that was my favorite.
Oh
I never
no,
got to
somebody else
answer
was
that
asking about what you
because-
collect, and that's what things you collect. And,
Yeah, we
and
didn't
made,
get to that one yet. I
But
don't
that
think.
made me think of
Right.
your
But we
your
did do a
robots.
Voltron project, and that's sort of how we got known in that fandom and how we ended up starting this convention. So back in 2019, we did the first one. And it was basically me and one other local guy, and then we had some people helping us out. And the people that own the Voltron IP actually got involved, and so now they're sponsoring us. And this is the 5th year. It's this October 14th and 15th. And voltcon.org is where you can find out more about it.
But yes,
There's
anything to
tickets.
do with Voltron Legendary Defender or the original Voltron.
Giant robots, 80s cartoons and toys.
It's a very small,
kind of
fun
thing.
convention, and it's really interesting split of people because it's half of the people are the 84 Voltron
yeah, like
fans,
the 80s fans.
and they are mostly like fun toy collector, like real chill, fun toy collector guys that are like in their 40s, and they're like really, just really fun, laid back
Right.
you know, with this childhood enthusiasm that they still have.
And then Voltron was rebooted in around 2016, and so you've got this whole younger group that's come in.
Of like fun, adorable, you know, anime like type fan kids. And, you know, and that's just a fun, wholesome queer community of like adorable kids. And they're precious.
And over the last 4 years, we've basically become this crazy family, all of us together, like the people that show
when
up
you have a
every
really
year.
small
and it's just,
convention, you
yeah,
end
it's
up-
like
it
always
ends up
under
being
100
like
people,
a-
around 100 people, you know.
it ends up
and everybody
being more
knows
like
each
a
other, and it's
family
just really,
picnic.
yeah, it's really fun.
Really strange
being-
because then it ends up being like these sort of weirdo adults and these like weirdo 20 somethings, and it's like we're their pretend family because, you know, maybe some of them maybe
Their family doesn't get them or
don't
doesn't
quite get along with
yeah,
their families, and
support
we're
them
just sort
like
of
they
like,
wish
well,
they did.
well, we think you're great.
Yeah.
Like we think you're adorable. You should be you. And then we all just watch cartoons.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so we just watch cartoons and eat snacks. I usually end up running registration, or I end up running the con suite, which is just, you know, I brought cupcakes here, but I actually bake normally. So my friend and I will just like bake ludicrous amounts of treats, and we just have this giant snack room.
That's
Which I mean,
awesome.
if you've ever been to a con where there's just snacks. Like, it's just a
Going
really
back to
random
talking to
thing.
your heroes from earlier, I mean, it's interesting with this because, you know, the people that
I love Heroes.
put out this show, what I was watching when I was a kid in the 80s, you know, I'm like, I actually worked for them for a while. I did their social media for a while. And now we're just like on a first name basis. And you know what I mean? It's just
That's awesome.
It's a weird feeling, you know, but it's also very cool.
Oh, and when the guy who wrote the Transformers movie came, you
Oh,
were
that
really
was-
excited.
I
Michael
don't know
Bay?
if you ever saw the
No,
Transformers
the original
animated
cartoon
movie,
one.
the animated
No, I'm just
movie.
kidding.
The
So
animated
that
movie,
guy was
the good
there.
one.
Explosions.
He was just supposed to do like like a 5-minute intro before we showed the movie that night, but instead he decided to stay up there and talk through the entire movie and do like a running commentary. And he asked me to sit up there with him, and so I just got to ask him questions and talk to him about it the whole time, all the way through the movie, and that was just amazing. You know, having seen that in the theater, like as a
That's
And he
little
was
awesome.
kid,
charming
you know?
as heck.
As
He
a
was.
commentary nerd myself, like that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
it was
the shit.
amazing.
That's awesome. Hell yeah, I
Yeah.
would love that.
And he
much
gave all
fun.
these
Love
made
that.
up names to the Transformers.
Yeah, like he's just giving you some scenario, and he's like, "Oh, Tailpipe does this," and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
coming up with some random name.
Because he wrote the script with like placeholder names.
Yeah,
Right. Hell yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
So yeah, that's a thing. If you feel like coming out in October, it's just fun.
And where's that
It
being
sounds
held
like
at again?
a great
This
time.
is voltcon.org. It's being held at the Wyndham Indianapolis West by
The
the
one by
airport.
the airport.
Mhm.
A lot of other conventions are out
This
that
is
way. I think
our,
Horror
yeah.
Hound has been out there.
Yeah.
I know Starbase India
I've been
has
out
been
to
out
Horror
In
there.
Hound
conjunction.
out there.
Yeah, in
I drank
conjunction's been out
White
there.
Russians with Ric Flair.
Nice.
Out there, actually.
Actually,
Oh,
I'm wearing
Ric
the
Flair
the
drinks
Voltron
White
shirt. I don't know
Russians?
if you can see it,
I
but-
can't really see it.
Yeah.
You have to stand up. more.
super
That's
nice
pretty
guy.
cool.
Met Bill Moseley and Sid Haig and shit out
Yeah.
there too. Yeah.
Nah.
And the twins from The Shining were there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
it was
that's
cool. It was
creepy.
a cool last year.
Nice.
Actually, Mayella Kaivane, formerly of Indianapolis, was in a movie that they were playing there that year, and I was maybe a little bit lit. I was actually a lot of bit drunk and was watching this like independent movie. They had like theater and stuff going, and I see my friend on the screen, and I'm like, "That's my friend right there!" Like, super drunk, like, my friend's in a movie.
Which one? Do you recall?
Was it Time to Kill?
Time to Kill.
I think it
That's
was
what I
Time to
figured you were
Kill.
talking about.
Ellie Church, I
Mhm,
believe, also. Yeah, Brian.
Mila
I
was an
think-
extra in one of the 5-Year Mission music videos too.
Oh yeah, okay. Oh yeah, I bet.
It's a
I
lot
bet.
of fun.
Yeah, man.
Brian, it's Brian Hayes, right? I can't remember his last name. It's gonna kill me.
Oh.
I had it before you said it. I don't think it's Hayes,
Oh
but-
no.
amazed by him because like he knows like every different Godzilla, and he like tells me like the things they do and
Yeah.
like
I'm gonna keep making
different
noise.
storylines and things like that. And it's just like wild how like somebody so small knows so much
Yeah.
about Godzilla already. Like most kids, like it was, you know, they know all the dinosaurs, and he is just like all the different forms of Godzilla.
Wow. I mean, when I was like 3 years old, I knew all the dinosaur names, so it's not too different.
I just think it's wild.
I was definitely a dinosaur fan as a small child myself.
Yeah.
Always loved dinos.
What was your favorite dinosaur?
What is your favorite?
Oh man. Mm.
This is an important question. What
I
is your
know.
favorite dinosaur?
Okay.
You never
well,
get to answer this question as an adult, right?
I really
Tell us if they can hear
I
us.
cannot think
Well,
of the
somebody
last
can
time
hear
it-
us because they're talking about Godzilla.
Yeah, we lost something there from it. Somebody, I don't know. It was probably me, but somebody hit the space bar.
Okay, go on.
Someone.
Favorite
Well,
dinosaur.
We're not naming names.
favorite
Could've been
dinosaur.
Polly.
Man, I mean, I hate
When
to
I
be
did a
like,
reel off of
you
it.
know, every other fucking like dude my age, but like, I mean, Velociraptor.
It's
Yeah,
not a
it was
real
like-
dinosaur.
No,
You're
it is
not
a
a real
real
dinosaur.
dinosaur. It's just smaller than you think it is.
Yeah, it's like the size of a
Yeah.
turkey.
Wikipedia. God damn it.
And I love that. The idea of like a super ultra angry turkey.
Little
It's
Oh
So-
yeah, I
so
like the way you put it too.
They're,
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Velociraptor sounds cooler, like, but it's like the size of a turkey.
Yeah.
But there is a larger dinosaur that is like the Velociraptors were in the movie, but its name is hard to pronounce.
Compsognathus.
It starts
Oh,
with a
no.
D, and I can't
It's
pronounce it.
legitimately terrifying.
So basically,
Uh,
they just called it the easier to pronounce thing.
Oh.
But it's legit.
Wait, I feel like, is it like Diana something? Or-
Yes,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
starts
yeah.
with yeah.
Yeah.
I only know that from D&D because it's one of the things I can summon.
I mess
So,
with that. I
you
love
know.
me some D&D. I would love to get a table going.
So-
I never got to play D&D.
I want to do a
It's never
Star
too late.
Wars D&D campaign. I don't care if
I've
it's just
played
like
it.
There
Dude,
are
I know
Star
there's
Wars
several-
RPGs.
Oh yeah, I've seen
It's
like
the first thing I played.
some books and stuff, but like even if it's just like a one night you know, table sesh, like we just get together and improv a random campaign, man. Like I don't know, I think that would be super fun.
Roll
There
for
you go.
initiative.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Roll for initiative, suckers. Yeah, that would be fun. That'd be fun.
My favorite dinosaur is the Spinosaurus.
That's a good
Nice.
choice.
Okay.
He's
That's a
fucking
good
tight.
choice.
Does he have a spine?
He's got the
I'm
cool
joking.
spine
I'm
with the
joking.
fins.
He's
Big
got
one.
a
Is that the
fan.
one with the
Big
the,
and-
the two like teeth on its tail?
It's got the big spine on its back.
Ankylosaurus?
like the big.
No,
Like the armadillo
it's-
one?
That is another one. The Ankylosaurus is another one. Of my
Yeah,
favorites.
no,
Yeah.
the
Big- it's this tank
Spinosaurus
with
looks like a
legs.
T-Rex, but with a
It's-
fin on its
It was in
back,
Jurassic
Yeah,
Park,
yeah,
I
yeah.
think, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's slightly bigger than the T-Rex.
Or for all the gamer Ark fans out there, there's Spinosaurus on the Ark as well.
There
Ah.
you go.
Survival game. You can
Nice.
tame
like,
dinosaurs.
yeah,
and
you
ride 'em.
like you make them fuck and like have like
You can make
dinosaur
them
babies.
fuck and have babies. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember that.
I mean, you
one.
don't actually see them fucking. For anyone that's wondering that,
That
it's
is-
just they stand next to each other, and all of a sudden there's an egg there. So don't be fucking getting all weird on it. Yeah, damn weirdos that might be watching. I don't know. I
Don't-
know it's a few of my friends in the chat there,
Don't
and I
make
know they're
your
weirdos.
dinosaurs
so-
fuck.
I'm not going to.
I mean,
Not now.
Yeah, not this second.
Oh man, those Stegosauruses, they're Pegosauruses. I'm just kidding.
Oh shit.
Triceratops.
Trisauruses, yeah.
Oh,
The Assosaur.
that's a lot to unpack there. Do you have dinosaur opinions?
Do you have dinosaur?
I feel like you have a favorite dinosaur.
You must have.
I do. It's
You
kinda
were
like
once a
two-way
9-year-old boy
tie.
and therefore
Yeah.
had a favorite dinosaur.
And you'll have to forgive me because I can't think of the name, but I've always been extremely fascinated by the really tall ones that can eat the top of the
Brontosaurus
tree.
and stuff.
Brachiosaurus.
Brachiosaurus.
That was gonna be
Brachiosaurus,
mine, darn it.
Brontosaurus.
They're just like super peaceful.
Oh, yeah.
and,
Gentle
like
giants,
really
man.
calm.
I
You know?
googled.
Yeah,
I
just-
googled types of dinosaurs,
Yeah.
and like
So-
number 8 is birds.
Birds are dinosaurs,
No,
bruh.
number 13,
Birds are dinosaurs.
chicken.
Yeah, a chicken is.
We eat dinosaurs.
They
all the time.
literally suppressed the
Wow.
gene that makes a chicken beak, and they fucking made a goddamn chicken with like goddamn dinosaur teeth and shit.
The
bro.
KFC chicken.
Genetically modified
Mm,
chicken dinosaurs.
They're terrifying.
yummy.
It's real. Jurassic Park's here. It's 2023. It's about time.
It's about time.
It's about damn time. You know what I'm
Stout
saying?
said, "Boo hoo, no fucking, I'm out."
Actually,
Wow. Go to OnlyFans, bruh.
right?
Hit me up.
For our
At
anniversary,
Brojo.
I actually got a weird present, which was
yeah.
it was a dino nugget.
Hey.
It was a stuffed animal of a
Dino Nugget pillow.
I ate
Like,
these
was it a
veggie
turd?
dinosaur nuggets, but like it looks like a stegosaurus,
Oh,
but
okay.
it looks like a
Which is-
stegosaurus dino nugget.
So like 2 months earlier, I
I love
asked her what
that.
her
I
favorite
love that.
dino nugget was.
And I
She's
said
like,
stegosaurus,
what?
and so so I got a dino nuggie, and it's my favorite thing.
That's
Stegosaurus.
awesome.
I'm
There's
trying
like,
to
just
keep
like
the
one
dogs from
person on
destroying
Etsy
it.
in the UK that's making these things, and so they had a huge backlog.
Man.
So you too can have a dino nuggie of your favorite dinosaur.
I
Well,
keep
awesome.
I keep
I love
Dino
it.
have to
Nuggies in the
apologize
house.
'cause I took
Yeah,
it
yeah.
entirely
I got
the
Dino
wrong
Nugs
way.
waiting to get money.
Hey man,
sent
Dino
you
right
got
now.
kids,
I'm
you gotta
thinking
have
like
Dino
a
Nuggies.
My
pile
kids
of
don't eat them.
shit,
I do.
you
No,
know,
no,
like-
no,
My
like
kids
the
love 'em.
ones you buy at the store
Love
that
'em.
are like chicken nuggets, but they're shaped
Yeah.
like dinosaurs.
Right.
But like I get fake ones, and they make me happy. And
I
That's
know
cool.
Morning
Man, the
Star,
veggie
yeah.
ones are good though. I've tried all of them, man.
You
Whether
can't.
it's
Yeah.
like,
I mean, I don't remember what chicken tastes like, but as far as I'm concerned, they taste great.
Right? Yeah.
It tastes like dinosaurs, damn it.
They taste
Yeah,
like
yeah, you know what I mean?
but it's
For all we know, they are dinosaurs.
but it's fun
Yeah.
because
Yeah, right.
So what was your favorite dinosaur?
well, Stegosaurus. We
Oh,
discussed this.
Stegosaurus. Okay, good. I guess I'll go with Triceratops because that's the one nobody said yet.
Oh, it's a classic too. That's a classic too.
Oh,
Love the Triceratops.
I like Stegosauruses because they are a deeply violent herbivore.
Mhm.
So
Like
like,
a rhino?
or like a hippopotamus. They're like,
Like a hippo.
Right.
just because they're a
Are
herbivore.
Stegosaurus violent?
Yeah.
Yeah. We may be
Well,
vegetarians,
that's the
but
whole
we're
point.
not
They've got
peaceful.
a spite. They've got a
Yeah.
spite. Yeah, you want the peaceful vegetarian. I want the not
Right.
peaceful vegetarian.
Yeah.
Like
The
you know,
vegetarian
'cause
that wakes up every day and chooses chaos.
chooses chaos and
Violence.
violence. Actually, that's funny because my shirt is actually Arm the Animals, and it's a picture of a bunny in a tank.
I have
I
a
love
dress. I have like a t-shirt dress from them, and it's a kitten, and she's holding a fucking like butcher knife.
Oh, you have an Arm the Animals
Eh,
dress.
Awesome.
Awesome. I love them.
Nice.
So yeah.
I do like Dilophosaurus too. I'm just gonna throw that in.
That's
Yes.
horrifying. That's
Horrifying.
scary.
I know, yeah.
That's
So,
so
I mean,
scary
I
with
know,
the
well,
venom in your
we
eyes.
still have
sort of
like
thing.
the actual little lizards with the whole little, you know what I
For
mean?
sure, yeah.
And like they may not spit venom at you, but like I don't know.
That's the
That we know
Probably
scariest.
my favorite reptile.
That's
like,
the scariest death in the first Jurassic Park.
For sure.
Because like that's the one I wouldn't want.
That's why they spend the whole movie building up how much you hate,
hate
this
this
guy.
man.
Yeah, right,
So
yeah.
that you won't
Oh, hey,
feel
little
bad when his
Then you
death
don't
is
feel
just
bad.
The most
Yeah.
terrific.
he was. Dotson, I got Dotson here.
I-
See, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
That would be a really fucking sick tattoo.
The Dilophosaurus.
What?
Yeah.
Dilophosaurus?
Hey,
Yeah.
I will get. Look,
It's like, god damn.
next
that's
time
like
we get tattoos on the podcast, like, you know what I mean?
paying attention, Samuel.
Yeah. Hey, come do a Dilophosaurus on me, bud, because I got
Wait,
plenty
you want a
of canvas.
Dilophosaurus? You want a Dilophosaurus Dino Nugget?
The second one, actually, maybe a little bit of both. What if we did a half and half? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A line split down the middle, half Dilophosaurus nug, half Dilophosaurus.
Oh, but what you were saying is the joke of like when you do get really chicken Dino Nuggets, then it really is a dinosaur nugget because
Oh wow!
chickens
I
are
just got that.
dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That just occurred to me too. You never got to say your favorite dinosaur.
Ostrich.
Ostriches are your favorite.
Ostrich.
Ostriches are terrifying.
Okay.
Yes, they are.
Have you? I've saw. Okay,
Fucking
so
scary.
in California, there's like an ostrich farm, and like in Lake Elsinore, instead of like cow tipping, they chase ostriches.
Those ostriches will fuck you up.
Yeah, and then one time I went to an ostrich farm, and I saw one with a broken ass leg, and it was the freakiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, so I got lost at a zoo at one point when I was a child. So okay, whenever Jurassic Park came out, like the following week, 1993. Okay, so I won't say how old I was then.
About that time.
But I was in grade school. So the point was the week that it came out and I had seen it in the theater and been terrified for my life because I probably shouldn't have seen it. But we went to the zoo, right? And for some reason, I saw an ostrich and it rushed me and it like picked up its back foot and it looked just like the velociraptor foot.
Oh shit!
Oh,
And it
man.
scared me to death. It rushed, because they like to rush children or scare them. I don't really know. I screamed bloody murder. I ran. away from my group. I spent the whole rest of the day wandering alone in the zoo, wondering what would happen to me or if I would get to go home. But then I kept seeing things that were fun, and I just kept looking at the things that were fun and just hoped it would work out. And fortunately, I did eventually find the exit and my group. But I was separated from them for several hours, apparently.
Oh, shit.
And people were very concerned for my mortal well-being, all because I had been terrified by this ostrich and run away.
They're like, did she get eaten by an ostrich? There
No.
is another big bird, actually. If we're gonna talk about real birds and how crazy that shit is, and dinosaurs and shit, the shoebill. Have you ever seen that motherfucker?
Oh yeah.
What's
It's
a
like
shoebill?
5-6 feet
Yeah.
tall. It's
He's
got this
like,
big, thick beak, and they make this noise. It literally sounds like some shit from Jurassic Park. It's like real guttural, fucking like I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
What is it called?
A shoebill,
Shoebill.
or
wanna know
the
how the
shoebill,
fuck-
also known as the whalebill, whale-headed stork, or shoe-billed stork, is a very large, long-necked wading
Oh my
bird.
god,
He's
it
like
looks
a
very
danger-
menacing.
He's like a
Scary.
Show
danger
it to the
duck.
world.
They look very
Somebody show it.
look.
Danger duck.
How do we know what these things sounded like?
This is
see the
what-
video?
this is
I
a
can pull-
living
I can,
bird.
Look, I can. It is a
Psyduck.
psyduck, okay, but a fucking like murder psyduck.
That's what Psyduck does.
Look, I'm about to. Hopefully, this will come up. I'll play you what a shoebill sounds like.
he gets stressed out and he explodes.
Sounds like me.
Anxiety duck.
It's
Dude, this is
Psyduck.
gonna be.
By the way,
Psyduck.
I do.
I don't know. It's the same thing. Right?
I want to throw this
Oh,
out
here we
there.
go, here we go.
One of my favorite. Sounds like gunshots.
Yeah, that's the bird.
This is what it looks like compared to a human. Like this is how big it is.
Oh man.
That's no bird.
Yeah.
That's the devil.
That's
Grab the
look.
holy water, fam.
I don't know. That's
That's
not the cool
crazy.
video that I saw before. The one that I
His
saw
beak is
before, it was
like-
making like a scary like gutter. Oh wait.
Oh, here he doesn't look so mean in this picture.
Oh,
he
look,
looks-
he looks
See?
happy.
Gee,
He's like,
kinda looks
No,
happy
he don't
there.
look that mean.
He must have
looks
just murdered
fucking
someone.
Crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, so this isn't a dinosaur? This is a.
No, this is a
today?
real living bird.
Oh, okay. All right. That's
Hang on.
what I was wondering. I'm like, how do we know what this thing sounded like 200 billion years ago?
Yeah, no, this is a living bird that like is a little bit violent.
He's a little
Little
bit
bit.
Yeah.
violent.
they
Like,
can
He
be.
looks a
You
lot
don't want to
bit
get too
crazy
close.
Is what he looks
Here
like.
we go.
Mother, I crave violence.
Exactly.
Him and Danzig get along well.
It's crazy. You
Yeah.
can't hear. You can't hear the bass as
He has a
well.
pet
for
one.
that.
Danzig
not gonna
has
do
a
it
pet.
anymore.
We're
Just
talking
like a
about this bird that
2.2.
has a very dinosaur spirit.
Looks like Rodan.
Yes. The shoe bill.
It does look like Rodan.
Wow.
All right, y'all. We're gonna go ahead and play video. We're gonna take.
We need a sponsor
commercial.
break.
moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
sponsor
sponsor.
moment.
Yay!
Looking for something to do Saturday night? Do you like punk rock? Well, look no further. Every Saturday night is Punk Rock Night at the Melody Inn. The best local, regional, and touring acts hit the stage every Saturday for an amazing time. Check punkrocknight.com for details or follow us on all the social medias to get weekly updates on what's going on. Doors are 8 p.m. Shows start at 9 p.m. It's a bar, folks, so you have to be at least 21 to join in on the fun. And hey, there's free parking. Plus, every Thursday we present the PRN Live Feed Show, where we talk about last week's show, preview this week's show, and announce all the big things we have coming up. Punk Rock Night, a proud sponsor of Chopped Liver.
Right on. Welcome back. Also want to give a shout out to our sponsors at Construction Company, and then also out to Nuvo Soundcheck. We pay for advertising. You can pick these up pretty much anywhere. But we do.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can
Sound
get it
check.
right there.
Woohoo!
Look at us.
Nuvo's back,
Our
baby.
Beautiful faces.
So be
So
sure
beautiful.
to check that out.
Oh my
I like
goodness.
the raccoon on the backside there.
Oh, yeah, I
It's,
thought that was
Line
great
up that
too.
QR code. Go ahead and scan that bitch. Go
Yeah,
check it
let's go
out.
ahead and scan it right now,
Mhm.
fellas.
There you
Scan
go.
that
There
shit.
you go.
There's room
Scan
for
it.
more
Scan it
advertisers.
so good. God damn it.
Reasonable
Scan
rates.
that bitch.
Amazing what you can do nowadays.
I say
Boy,
this
I'll
is
tell
high
you what.
quality. This is high quality information here we got, everybody.
That's
Yeah.
that high quality information there. We got everything there is to know about Punk Rock Night and Punk Rock Night accessories.
Cheers.
Oh shit.
Yes, I'm gonna need to cheers that.
Your mom said cheers.
Listen, my mom told me to tell you hi.
You missed it. It's over.
Oh.
It's all over.
Hey, shit. And Paulie, you might remember when we did the Chop Liver podcast back at Old Whore Church and my mom came and hung out?
Oh,
Greg Brenner was
Oh,
there.
yeah.
yes, dude.
The
Is
cops
that
were
vodka
like
de Milo
randomly
or
in
is
the
that Brenner?
oh,
it was
man.
Brenner.
It was Brenner.
Brenner was definitely there. Absolutely. I'm not gonna say how I remember that, but I definitely remember that Brenner was there. And my mom was there.
Every time I say, man, you need to
Unrelated.
come on the podcast, he's like, I'm not driving out to La Pal.
I saw Brenner last week actually in my office building.
Oh, right.
I think he
on.
was going to like a therapist, like a physical therapist, getting a massage or something.
Hey, man.
It's like, hey, I know you. What are you doing here?
What do you do?
And he's up to
What do you
all
do?
kinds
I'm
of
just an
crazy
administrative
stuff.
assistant.
Oh,
Nothing,
Yeah.
nothing fun. Are you really?
Nice.
So, did you guys see that shit Sunday where Greg was doing vocals with the run up on their new album and
No.
shit?
Yeah.
Nice.
Man, he's
I did
into
not see
all
that.
kinds of stuff
Nice.
here
Holy
lately,
crap.
dude.
Doing them extracurriculars. I'm with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's
Hell
pretty
yeah.
cool.
Side quests, as I like to call them.
Side quest.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
side quest.
Hell yeah. I love it. I love a side
all of our
quest, man.
projects are side quests.
I do the
All of our
side
quests are
quest
side
before
quests.
the main campaign every time.
All of our shows are secret shows.
No.
Yeah. So I gotta ask then.
Benchmark is fine.
Well, we
40
had a
42.
moment there. I'm gonna get it in
Yep.
here.
That's right.
That's probably the correct answer though. So you guys obviously do like cosplay and stuff with your band and everything, but
For
like
sure.
as far as like when you're not playing and stuff,
Oh, where are you
Do
going with
you-
this, man?
okay, nothing crazy. Do you still like to do cosplay just as a cosplay fan and not necessarily just when you're
Oh,
doing
yeah.
music stuff?
Well, I mean, when we go to conventions, even if we're not performing, we'll still.
You guys like to
cosplay it
cosplay?
up.
What do you like to
For sure.
cosplay as? Anything and everything, really?
I think my favorite one that I've done is Captain Harlock
All right.
from the
yeah.
anime.
All right. Cool.
It's got like 30 different pieces to it, so it's the most complicated cosplay I've ever
Yeah.
put together.
Do you guys make your own like cosplays, all of it, or
Not
do you
really. I mean,
So-
we have seamstress friend that will help us out sometimes. but
so one
sometimes
of
we buy
our-
pieces and
one
put
of our
them
band
together.
members
you know.
is a really good seamstress.
Yeah.
So
Nice,
Luciana
nice.
Rodriguez is actually a good seamstress, and then I have a theater background and I make props and stuff. So if
Awesome.
it needs to be like sculpted out of like foam core or something like that, like
Mm-hmm.
a weapon or what have you, I can make something like that. And I've also done special effects makeup. So like if somebody somebody needs to have a terrible scar or be painted green,
All right. The
I
Chelsea
am-
grin.
I've
you
got
know,
all
Joker
that. So, yeah,
colors.
I've
That's
done
awesome.
that for people before, like that kind of
Nice.
thing. So
We're
and
actually working on a music video idea right now where it's going to be a zombie
Zombies,
apocalypse
so I'm
thing
gonna
for
do the
the, for the
zombie
new
stuff.
Resounding Maybes album. So
yeah,
it's going to be
so
If you need extras,
you want more zombies?
all in.
Yeah, hey,
You want more
same-
zombies?
same,
Y'all wanna be
please.
zombies?
Yes,
We
please,
need more
yes.
zombies.
I could be a
I'll
good
do it.
zombie.
Yeah.
Awesome. You'd be a great
We should
zombie.
totally.
I don't have to
Chop
shave
Liver
my beard, do
cameo.
I?
Nah, of course you can put blood
Hey
in it.
man,
It's
zombies
fine.
have beards too, right?
When I
have
walked in, I
beards.
thought these guys make great zombies.
Hey, I would love that. I would
I'll
love
cover
that.
you in corn syrup. It'll be fine.
Yeah, man, absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm a
it's-
cosplay enthusiast as well. You know
Oh
what
yeah,
I mean?
what do you
So,
dress as?
I mean, I've done the Joker, Captain Jack,
I could see
Beetlejuice. I did. I had a lot of fun with the Beetlejuice stuff. Actually,
That would
my
be
cover
cool.
band at the time. We
Do your
did,
Beetlejuice. Do your Beetlejuice.
Sandworms. You hate them.
Ah!
Well, I hate them myself.
you know,
Oh, that's a good
yeah,
one.
you know what I mean.
God, I fucking love you.
Oh, I love you too,
Great.
buddy. I love you too.
God damn it.
You know what I mean?
Thank
So
you.
fucking
Say it once, say it twice.
You know?
Yes.
I don't know.
Ah,
I
I
love
cannot wait for the new one too.
there's a new one?
Is it gonna happen?
It's happening.
It's been a
Really?
fucking Facebook rumor for like 19 years, dude. I
The
don't know.
same
Oh my
people?
God.
or
I don't
is it,
know.
like,
I've heard it's
new?
Johnny Depp,
Hey,
Michael
Siri.
Keaton coming back as Beetlejuice.
Yeah.
Obviously
Beetlejuice
Winona
too,
Ryder
actually,
as well, but
Yeah.
I don't think it's real, honestly.
Well, we'll see.
I'm gonna have to debate. But
Wednesday, Jenna Ortega is supposed to be Winona Ryder's character's daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I did see that.
I would
I
love
can get that.
that.
That would
I
be
would love
pretty
that.
It really makes sense because Jenna Ortega just basically looks like the female
Dude.
version of Johnny Depp.
Jenna Ortega is awesome though.
She's
I
a-
loved
that show was
Wednesday.
great.
I
That
loved
show was
Wednesday.
It makes sense.
I loved it. I loved it.
Totally cool.
I thought
When
Jenna
saw-
Ortega was
when
amazing.
I saw her as
She was,
Wednesday,
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, that's just Johnny Depp in a wig. Like,
Yeah,
You
and
know?
the other gal and I, because we're friends and whatnot, but we talked about doing those two characters, Enid and Wednesday,
Wednesday, yeah.
but switching them from what you'd expect because I mean you'd think she's the Latina and that she would be Jenny Ortega, but I'm
Hey.
more annoying,
And you're so cheery and everything.
so it would make more sense. But
I could
She
totally
wants
see
to
you
swap.
rocking a
But
Wednesday cosplay. I'm
Yeah,
just saying. I
but
could totally see
that
it.
would be really fun. But exactly. So she's actually the more extroverted
In like
of
high
the two of
school,
us.
she looked
Right,
just
right.
like Wednesday.
She's more extroverted than I am by like a million miles,
Yeah.
and then I'm a little bit more maudlin sometimes.
Wednesday-ish.
So I would want to do the Wednesday costume.
Okay.
So
I love that.
So just an update.
yeah, you found out?
It is in fact in development,
Yeah.
and it's starring Michael Keaton and Jenna Ortega.
I want to know your
Yeah.
source.
Also known
What's
as
your
Wednesday.
source?
Wednesday.
What's
Thanks
your
for
source?
updating this.
What's the source?
Variety.com, USA
Variety's
Today,
legit.
CNN,
Okay.
People,
Okay.
Entertainment Weekly. Oh, Vogue.
Nice.
Don't forget Vogue.
Really? So, but is there a date though? Is there a date?
in the works,
October of
so-
2024.
Yes.
There you go.
That's
Are you
like-
shitting me right
Next
now?
Halloween.
Not shitting you,
Oh,
Next year.
I love that. I'm gonna have to bust
Real.
Beetlejuice cosplay back out. You
There
know
you
what
go.
I'm saying?
I
Shit.
once did a very good female Beetlejuice costume.
Oh, that's cool.
All right.
That's
all
cool.
right.
I'll find a picture. Wait a second.
I got paralyzed with indecision when he asked me about costumes because I have so many costumes. I just
Right.
couldn't even. I was just blinking.
You just open the
Like,
closet and there's just like one
I was
after another.
just.
Hell
I mean,
yeah.
I think when I downsized, I did like some Marie Kondoing, and I still have 17 wigs.
Damn.
So
About half of those are mine though.
no, I
A lot of my Joker
personally
stuff I
have
feel like
17
transferred
Like
over.
wigs.
literally, because you guys are married.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
in the Das Comrade, yes, way. Like they are our robots. Is what it says. But yeah, I mean technically, but you have your own wigs. I just have this giant pile of wigs.
We
So
both have a
I
giant pile
can't
of
even
wigs, yep.
But yeah, we do Star Wars stuff. I have pretty good couple of Princess Leia outfits. I've got a I've got all the band ones, of course. I spend so much money on the band ones, I then hate not to use them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of
Absolutely.
thing.
Absolutely.
Because I've gone through all the trouble and whatnot.
You know
so then I
what's-
don't
yeah.
end up doing a lot of
That's right.
cosplays anymore, but I used to do a lot of them and take them really seriously, especially anything that had complicated makeup. I'm a big
It's fun.
maladapted
It's so
Star
fun.
Trek fan. So I actually at one point did AB chemical solution, and like I actually molded my whole face, sculpted Klingon cranial ridges. I specifically sculpted a specific character's ridges. And so then I had those, and so I did the full Klingon makeup. And
That's so awesome.
so
I would
I
love to
did
actually just get together
lot
and
of that.
learn a lot of that from you. That's so cool.
I've lost some of the knowledge because it's atrophied, but I had
Right,
it
right.
somewhere, and I have crap in my garage where I've done it.
Yeah.
Oh, one of my favorite cosplays I ever did. I don't know if anybody saw the show The Guild. It was like
I
this
have watched
weird.
that.
Have you seen that? I had a Codex outfit, so I dressed as Codex from the Guild, and I made the.
It was very
I
impressive.
made the staff out of an actual like one of those garden lights that is solar powered, so
Oh,
it actually
nice.
lit up, but only if I charged it outside correctly.
That's
Um,
cool.
awesome.
So that was
It's
pretty.
still sitting in our garage. too.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
fallen apart
like
at
the
this
last
point,
10 years.
but that was one of my favorite costumes, and I had it, and I
Yeah,
yeah, I
speaking of,
went to
like-
go meet
That's awesome.
I went to go meet the writer of the show dressed like that, but I was
Oh, wow.
Felicia Day.
Did he
Yeah.
appreciate it?
Oh, was she
She-
was Felicia
sorry,
Day,
yeah.
and
Yeah.
and I don't know, I was very embarrassed and awkward, so the interaction was brief and
Yeah.
awkward and strange in the way that meeting celebrities is, where I'm like,
This is
yeah.
hi.
One of the really
Oh, it
awkward
went
things
away.
at conventions is that like when we're in cosplay all weekend and like seeing little kids and performing and all that, and then like at the end of the weekend we've taken the cosplay off and we'll walk down the hall and see the same kid and like wave to them, and they're afraid of us,
Hashtag
like
dream
because they don't
team.
recognize
Yeah.
us, from the cosplays.
Right.
Well,
But you
the-
forget that you're not wearing it because you had it on all weekend.
I
you
think
know?
also the other gal, she'll tend to like she'll incorporate her natural hair, or
Right.
she'll do something that you can still kind of tell it's her.
Right.
And then also I think because she's more outgoing than I am anyway. But after when we're not performing, people see me and they
They don't know
always know who she is, and they never know
they don't
who
know
I
who you
am
are.
because
Yeah.
I guess I really subsume the character. Or I'm
Embody the
more
character more.
outgoing when I'm in a
I think
costume
we
or
both do
something.
that too.
So
Yeah.
then
that makes a
nobody.
lot of sense.
It's
you
really
know?
funny because
Just-
I'll be standing with Patrick and Luisana, and people will be like, "You guys are in the shakeups. Who are you?"
They don't usually recognize me either, actually.
It's mostly Luisana.
And
But-
Lee.
Yeah.
I would like
Um,
to show you guys my.
Oh, do you have it?
Yes.
I was
We'll
gonna
go
get
full
it.
frame.
I'm looking
Full
at it.
frame here.
Wow.
Oh, you did so good with your makeup.
I did all that with just pigmented eyeshadows.
That's gorgeous.
I didn't know you had a tongue ring.
dude, that's really
Oh.
cool.
Never noticed.
What?
That's awesome.
My attention to detail is horrible.
A
I
lot
did
of-
not
Shep's
realize
no
that.
Nice job.
detective.
That's cool.
No.
That's cool as shit.
Every time
That was my
somebody
real
says
hair.
detective, I don't know about
Wow.
y'all, but
Right on.
I have
Can't help
certain
but think
things.
Batman.
No, as soon as I hear detective,
Batman.
I always think, "Oh my god, I have a raging clue right now."
Oh, I have such a raging clue right
Yeah.
now. My clue's pointing this way.
Wow.
If somebody said smash earlier, and every time I hear the word smash, I always automatically go, "Hey man, you know I'm really okay," because I automatically
Hey,
relate
man, you
to
know.
Bad Habit or whatever. Now, what's the name of that song?
Poor habit?
No, what's
Or
the name?
no. I'm sorry.
What is the name of that song? The gun in my hand will tell you the same.
I think it's just called Bad Habit.
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it Bad
yeah,
Habit?
it's Bad Habit.
Okay.
Sure.
I was thinking Poor
All
Habit,
right.
which is
All right.
actually a band that sounds a lot like.
Phew.
Yeah. Never mind.
Woo! Right over.
Right over.
I need to take some sinus medicine.
Yeah,
I do too.
I
I'm-
need to.
I'm over here hacking, spitting.
Tis the
Sinus
season.
medicine.
I want to say thank you to Phil for the,
The plants are
Macross
having
costume
sex.
comment there. Thank you, Phil.
Show that.
Oh yeah, we do have
sorry, I
Macross
tried to-
costumes.
Yeah, we did. We
Oh,
Oh, we're
did a
all doing
photo
it at the
shoot
same
for them.
time.
Yeah.
The power of computing.
It's only me on the screen.
We
Uh,
should
right
just, we should like literally just assign you to comments. That should be like your thing. That way, Paulie and I don't do it.
Okay, here's my Beast Girl costume. My girl Beast Boy costume that I told you about.
now. It's only me on the screen.
That's
right
okay.
now.
I'm holding
Yeah,
it up to you.
Shep,
Other
fix
people don't
it.
have to
Hold
see
on.
it.
I was trying to give
Oh, fuck
Katie her
yeah.
15 minutes of fame.
It's all over now.
You can just leave it on her. She's cute.
Oh, thanks.
Oh wait. There's me as Beast Boy.
Hell yeah.
Oh, well, hey,
hell
wait,
yeah.
wait, full frame.
Yeah,
Full frame.
excellent.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very excellent.
Wow.
Yes.
And
Wait,
then-
what's
Hell
the
yeah.
character's name?
That's Beast.
It's Beast
It's
Boy.
Beast Boy, but I'm a girl.
Okay.
So Beast Girl.
I was what's the character from Marvel's? They just came out with a new one. Third one.
Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah. There's a green lady
Oh.
in that.
Yeah.
Mantis.
Yeah.
No, you're
you're-
talking about Gamora.
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 Oh yeah, Gamora. Well, yeah.
Actually, I did
Mantis
Star Lord,
wears
and we
green.
we got third place in a Marvel cosplay, right?
Oh yeah, I have a really
Nice.
my favorite
Squirrel Girl,
My
yeah.
favorite cosplay is my Squirrel Girl costume.
All
I
right.
really love being Squirrel Girl like a lot.
Hell yeah.
You
And
basically
so
are Squirrel Girl.
I
though.
have my Squirrel Girl tail is as big as I am. It's fantastic. Oh, here's Patrick as a boy version of Raven.
Oh, let me full screen.
I can't.
Full screen. Oh, that's
Wow.
good.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
There's a lot of eyeliner involved.
I love it.
Not as much
I
as
got,
Robert Smith, though.
That's all I could see was eyeliner.
I got my Beetlejuice here.
No, that's cool.
Show us.
Since we're doing
Oh,
Beetlejuice
nice.
ones,
Yeah,
I did
Yeah,
That's great.
Okay, man.
My-
that
So-
looks awesome.
my
Yes.
lady
You got the
actually
look.
helped me
Like,
with so I bought the wig there, which had like a forehead thing. It was like mesh
Lace.
Yeah.
or what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I cut that off.
Yep.
All right.
My
and
Beast Boy wig had
I
that
also
too.
I got a bald cap, put that on 1st,
Mhm.
and secured it all down and shit. And then had cut that piece off, put my wig on, and then once that was all secured, did my makeup. I went to Hobby Lobby and got like diorama like moss or whatever for the fucking.
Oh, is that
yeah.
that's how you made the moss?
Yeah. So like when people got close to me and they saw it, they were like, "That's like, whoa, you have like actual fucking moss on your face." I'm like, "No, I've been dead for a long time." You know what I mean? It was a lot. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.
That's fucking cool.
Or the Captain Jack was fun too. I ran into somebody in Broad Ripple that was like half Captain Jack. He had like the bandana and the
Oh yeah,
dread-
your Captain Jack's good.
yeah. Well, I had well, it
Yes.
used to be good. I it wouldn't do it as good now because I don't have the dreads anymore.
Yeah.
But, we like
You
had a
could get
moment.
wig?
We had a moment in the middle of the street where it was like we were both like up on each other, and somebody was like, "Are you guys gonna kiss?" And I was like, "Well, maybe, you know, it's a sexy motherfucker here." But no, he tugged on my hair, and I was like, "Yeah, no, that's attached." And I tugged on his back, and it fucking started to come off or whatever. I was like, "Hey, well, there can only be one captain."
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? It's Johnny Depp, but
You know,
whatever.
I actually cosplay probably 8 to 12 times a month. So Wednesdays I cosplay as bullshit, and then on Saturdays I cosplay as shipwreck champ, and then most other days I'm Jonathan Shepley.
You just blew my mind.
There you go. Yeah,
Like literally.
It's fun,
Lifted off his
to
lid.
be somebody other than yourself. That's the
Sometimes
point.
I cosplay as like a normal, like neurotypical human being.
A normie,
That's probably one of my favorites. Actually.
we call it normie.
Yeah,
Hi, I'm normal.
in that case, I cosplay as like a grown-up, competent, professional lady
Right.
who works in an office every day.
Yeah,
Wow.
same feels.
Beast Girl is the real you.
Squirrel Girl is the real
Squirrel
name.
Girl is the real
Squirrel
you.
girl is the real
I
name.
want to eat nuts and
I
kick
make
butts.
I made
I
a
can't
really
eat
good
nuts.
Tinkerbell.
And I'm all out of nuts.
What?
I can show you. That's from Halloween.
Tinkerbell? Is that what,
What?
you just said?
Tinkerbell.
I'm almost
Tinkerbell.
scared.
Tinkerbell.
Is
That's
that what I
hilarious.
think it is? Like, is it
Tinkerbell?
like Tinkerbell but with a ball gimmick?
But a little bit of a kink in it.
Tinkerbell.
Tinkerbell.
Wow.
All right. So
I
I could
can
be
eat
like
that one.
Queefer Pan. I don't know.
Queefer Pan.
I don't know. I don't know. I was trying to think of something to go along with Tinkerbell.
You can go. You could be Queefer Sutherland.
Oh, shit.
Where's
All right.
beef?
Where's the beef? Oh, bring it.
Tinkerbell. One second.
That's
I need to
hilarious.
find
You
it.
do
So
think look like you'd be a good Tinkerbell though.
I'm gonna find it. Damn it! I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
find it.
Yeah, I could see it.
Where is she? I didn't delete her. I know.
I
didn't
auditioned to be
delete her.
Tinkerbell at Walt.
That's
for
right.
Walt Disney
Disney
once
World?
upon a time.
And you
Disney
got the
World.
audition, didn't you?
Well, you didn't get to go, but my friend went, and she still works down there.
Wow.
She was at one point. She was the one of the ugly stepsisters, not because she's ugly, but because she's really funny.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
I had a friend that
hear
was,
they have to sign a pretty lengthy contract on what they can and can't do.
Oh,
it's
for sure,
very,
yes.
very
What?
stringent.
I'll
Yes.
bet. I'll bet.
It was very, very stringent.
is really
the rules are
weird.
very strict.
I know I posted this. Like I know this was on my Instagram, and this is not something that I would have like
Deleted.
deleted. You know what I'm
It
saying?
has to be somewhere.
It's if you put it on the internet, it's out there somewhere.
It's weird. It's like a
You can
lot of-
delete it if you want.
That's
It's not
Unless
going
unless
anywhere.
Disney just is like,
No, that's
Yeah.
too good.
Your cosplay is too
What did you got there?
denied.
oh,
Okay.
that's
That's
funny.
I'm gonna look for Hollow. Wait.
You should.
Halloween.
Have you guys ever watched The Legend of Vox Machina? You seen that?
No, I've heard of that, but I have
What?
not seen it.
I have
Okay,
not
well,
either.
it's an animation,
Uh-huh.
and you can find it on Hulu.
Phil,
So
thank
it's
you, buddy.
about a group of mercenaries that go out and do stuff for the king of the
Uh-huh.
land. And anyhow, I had asked because you kind of had mentioned earlier suggestions maybe for like stage cosplay and songs
Oh, yeah.
to
Yeah.
do, right?
Yep.
So maybe like there's like this like kind of extremely perverted shorter guy that's in this show.
Mhm.
And he's always singing about perverted stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
So it might be something interesting that
Yeah,
you
that
guys
sounds
could
like
do,
fun. For sure.
But either way, the show itself is fun to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's
No, I've heard good
it's-
things about it.
it's-
I've been meaning
it's-
to check it out.
it's got bad language,
I'm in.
sex.
We love bad language.
Oh, I'm down. I'm down now.
The best
Sex
I was in, but
grown-up-
now I'm down.
The best
Count
grown-up
me in.
cartoon I've seen lately is
Drinking.
the dragon one.
Dota Dragon's
Dota,
Blood?
yeah, the
Yeah,
Dota
that's great.
show. The
I
video
don't think I've seen
game,
it.
the Dota the video game. They
Yeah.
came out with an anime.
It's by
of
the same people that did Voltron
some of
Legendary
them,
Defender.
but like
actually.
it is
Okay.
like unreasonably bloody violent.
Where-
and like
where's
really
this?
cool. And
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix, but but I don't know if it doesn't matter if you've played the video game or not. The
No.
point is there's a cool fantasy video game with dragons.
It's
And
very
they,
densely plotted.
yeah, and they
but
made
it's
this
good,
and it's like Game of Thrones, but like
but animated.
but
I'm with that.
animated.
I'm with that.
Yeah.
but
lots
mo-
of
more on-
talking dragons.
more on the
but-
violence
Hell yeah,
than
I'm
the
down
sex,
with it. I'm
but-
down with it.
all on the dragons.
I started watching a slightly sexual randomly on Netflix called
But aren't they all?
Yeah, at least a little bit. Even Dragon Ball Z, you got Master Roshi nosebleeding over fucking panty pictures or some fucking creepy shit. Back in the old days, anyways. I don't know. They toned it down in the later ones, but
amazing what you can do with dubbing.
I know, right? For real. Dark Schneider, man. There's a lot of like metal references, like damn it, like Anthrax, which is obviously like an Anthrax reference, is right. You know, one of the big bads or whatever, and like Metallicanth is the name of the fucking one of the towns, and like I don't know. It's That's like awesome. Randomly hooked me in there. Dark Schneider. I don't know. Random as hell. Yeah. That's the dude. That's the main character's name is Dark Schneider. And he's like this ultimate like wizard dude. I don't know. What fucks all the chicks and fucking is also the most badass like wizard ever. I don't know.
I was going to ask where we can watch this show, but maybe I'm afraid to watch it. Oh, it is on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We just like
I'm gonna have to
check
both
same.
That's the weird thing is that the whole band, basically all of us draw. I think is the connection. I think that a lot of the adults that I know that really like animation, that continue to like animation, it seems to be that they have
some kind of artistic,
sort of art background, and I think that's why there's the added appreciation and the willingness to continue to love it into adulthood. Maybe that's true or not true, but if they're not artists per se, they're creatives.
It resonates with me, man.
Some type, like they're some sort of creatives. I think if find that adults that still continue to love animation, because otherwise, I mean, I'm sure it's the same pool of people that are animators.
Yeah. I used to.
Sure.
I mean, growing up, like Dragon Ball Z was like, if we're talking about anime, like DBZ was my thing, and I don't know, I loved drawing all those pictures. So like.
Did you ever see Dragon Ball Z Abridged?
Oh yeah,
I did. I love
because we know one of the guys that did voices for that.
That's right.
Was involved in the production.
That's so cool. You know how many friends I have that would nerd on that so hard.
He's like a really bizarre, like vagrant actor friend that like occasionally comes and sleeps on our sofa.
But aren't they all like that?
That's awesome.
And it's like
I need an adult. I am an adult.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, no, that's great. Holy
vagrant actor friend.
Love it. That's awesome. Wow.
So
now I'm 7 degrees away from knowing somebody that does DBZ Abridged.
Exactly.
That's awesome.
So
I'm less than 7 degrees away from that. That makes me even happier.
Yeah.
That's 2 Kevin Bacons.
That's like 2 Kevin Bacons. I'm like,
if he wasn't so unreliable, we could probably get him to come.
That's only one. It's like, it's only 1 degree of separation, really, right? Is that how that works?
Oh, I guess it would be.
It would be 2 because the connection between y'all and him, and then y'all
and then him, 2 or 3, I guess.
Right?
Nearly 1.
Well, but
my connection to them.
I know a guy that
him,
knows a guy.
So that's 2.
Is that 1 or is that 2?
I don't know how the Kevin Bacon game works.
I don't either.
Yeah,
I always just assumed it as like, you know, say I know Kevin Bacon and you guys know me, then it's like
I thought that would be
2
count
degrees.
as 1, or maybe it's 2.
It would really be funny
still counts as 1.
if Kevin Bacon's Instagram handle was something like Devin Sausage.
Devin Sausage.
Oh, I get it now. That took me a second.
I get a porn name. I want to be Pete Jones.
She's just saying because like it's
Bronson
bacon,
Johnson.
and then like
Yeah.
so she's just changing it to a
Devin sausage.
different meat product.
Devin Sausage.
In an alternate universe, there's
In an alternate universe where
Right,
there's
yeah.
a Kevin Bacon name.
It's 6 degrees of Devin Sausage, not 7 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
Parallel universe.
And all I can think of now is the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special where they kidnapped Kevin Bacon.
I love that. I
Which
love
is,
that.
Like
so good.
warmed the cockles of my heart. I'm gonna watch it every Christmas forever.
What's the
Yeah,
most?
right?
What's the
Exactly.
most famous Kevin Bacon line you can think of right now? I want to see if anybody comes up with one that I always think of.
Oh man.
I can't think of things. I know what he said, but I can't think
How about Hollow Man when he slams the invisible dog against the fucking wall of the thing? I don't know.
When I was a kid, there was a college station in my town, and every time they would play the same band back to back, it'd go, "Thank you, sir. May I have another?"
Oh yeah. That's
Animal
good.
House.
That is a good one.
Nice.
I had a soundboard with that on there. Thank you, sir. May I have another?
We can have all kinds of sounds. We can record our own sounds.
I don't know. I kind of like Thor smashing down the cup and saying, "Another."
Another.
Another.
Yeah, that was great. Another. I like This Is My Boomstick.
Oh yeah.
Had a band.
It's
one
a
time
trick,
that
grab an
used
axe.
That, like, you know, that little clip there.
Favorite gift to use ever is when somebody is clever. I love to send clever girl.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that's
of
a good
course.
one. That's a good one.
It's iconic.
I think favorite GIF. I'm gonna probably have to go the J. Jonah Jameson where he's like,
Yeah.
like serious face into
Yeah,
laughing immediately.
yeah,
That's one of my absolute favorite. GIFs.
My favorite gift to use on Facebook is the one from Liar Liar when Jim Carrey's like
Ooh.
laughing and then he walks over and he's like,
yeah. Jim Carrey one's another favorite. Probably my two. It depends on the context. Sarcastic laugh, J. Jonah Jameson. If it's like party, yeah, good time. Absolutely, always. Jim Carrey gif in the first Ace Ventura when he's like in
With the
fucking,
tutu.
yes,
with the-
Oh, there
in
you
the
go.
field. Whoop, yeah.
throws
Yep.
the football down.
351, 351. Rover set. Hot.
I like it when he's like, let's just do all the things that you want to
wanna
do.
I love him so much. My favorite GIF that I always use all the time, I really overuse it, is this really stupid GIF of Oprah. And it's just her doing this repeated this, and it just has, it says bees underneath it, and then there's just bees flying. And it's just
Bees.
You get a bee. You get a bee.
I don't know
Everybody
why.
gets a bee.
I've used that for the strangest things.
Bees.
I think it's almost time.
Sweet dreams are
Shep
made
wants to
of
play
bees.
paper
What's
in the box.
What's
It's-
in the box?
It's Peter.
Nothing.
What's in
So
the
we
box?
put the paper in the
Best
box?
gift ever though. I don't know
Uh-huh.
who made it, but it's Elmo doing this, and he's surrounded by
Suck
fire.
it. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
Love that.
I found
one.
out recently that image of Elmo started off as a birthday cake. And that's why it's so
Oh.
deformed
Wow.
looking. It's actually a frosting Elmo from the top of
No
a birthday
shit.
cake that was like really deformed. And then somebody cut it out and then stuck it that way because it looked like this Elmo was so deformed that he's just like.
Did you guys
melting
see
in
the
fire.
emo Elmo
That's
cake?
awesome.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
Where, so they did a cake with Elmo on it, and then no, it's supposed to be emo, and so they put like emo hair on the top of it.
Like I put a meme up the other day that says I'm an elder emo. It means I'm a senior citizen.
Oh,
You're so old that you know that roar means I love you in dinosaur.
Yeah.
roar.
Wait, that's not a thing anymore.
All right.
Okay, what's in the box?
All right. So we're just gonna do one, and we'll
Just
we'll
do
start with
one.
Patrick and just move our way around. Okay.
Yeah,
Ow.
clockwise.
Patrick, what do your feet smell like? Dookie or Nookie?
I would like to
Probably,
answer
probably,
that for him.
probably Dookie because I'm usually picking up dog poop as I'm walking the dogs. So
There you go.
unfortunately,
Dookie.
unfortunately,
I'm gonna keep track here. Deer in.
For science.
I mean,
for science.
There you go.
She's
That's-
actually gonna
that's
smell
how you
the
do
bee.
hold on.
Care to take a whiff? Now whiff it. Whiff it good.
Corn chips?
Dude, say
Oh, because you've got.
All right. So far, we have one for Dookie and one for corn chips.
Something
didn't
between
know you
corn
could
chips and
write in.
talcum powder? I
I
don't
didn't
know.
know either.
Okay.
I just found out.
Okay.
Pretty sure swamp ass.
All right. Now we
Feet
have
smell like fucking feet.
swamp ass. Is that one? Katie Hurley.
I am gonna go ahead and ride this corn chip train.
All right. We are so far corn chip feet is in the lead.
All right. I'm gonna have to give her a whiff test.
It
gotta-
just got real weird, man.
Actually, so my shoes have recently been laundered. I know it doesn't look like it because the sides get really dirty awful quick, but it literally just smells like laundry.
no, your
Stuff.
foot, not your shoe.
Oh, my foot.
I actually smelled my
Take
foot
your
foot.
sock off,
Oh,
bro.
I didn't see that.
God, you're supposed to be a
Take my
gentleman.
sock off.
I don't know if any of us will survive that.
OnlyFans right here.
Everybody put your foot up in the screen.
It smells like
I
a
already
foot.
did.
It smells like a foot.
So we're gonna go with.
I'm not gonna lie. When I get all the way down to the nitty gritty, it does smell like a foot.
Couldn't call it unexpected.
Nope. Confirmed.
Are you satisfied with the answers you received?
So
sir?
far, we have 1 vote for Dookie, 2 votes for corn chips, 1 vote for foot. I can neither confirm or deny this, but I'm going to go ahead and go with Nookie because no one voted for it. So
Corn chips
All right,
win.
all
who
right.
wins the OnlyFans now? Bronson.
Well, I did it all for the nookie. You
and
know
by
what
the
I'm
way,
saying?
do you know why the side of your shoes wear out that way?
Because
Why?
Because you should be wearing wide shoes. You have wide feet.
Dun, dun, dun.
There it is.
well, do they
And-
make
and-
this style of Puma in
Look at the
wide?
girth of that foot. Let's see it one more
Yeah,
time.
you're gonna get bunions.
You're wearing the shit
girth
out.
foot, baby. Listen, look at the girth on that
Middle
foot.
age looms on the
Alright,
horizon.
alright.
You're gonna get bunions
I have
unless
wide
you start
feet,
wearing
too,
wide
and that's
shoes.
how I know this. If I don't buy wides,
Problem
the
is,
sides wear out.
I
if we're
got
gonna actually be
small
real about
feet.
this, okay? My feet
not a
are
doctor.
a lot longer than they are wide, so I feel like a lot of times when I get
Hold on, can you
shoes,
say that one more time?
what she said.
my feet are a lot longer than they are wide, so I got these Ronald McDonald shits going on here.
Sex
Not
and
this.
song.
Fucking H. God damn it! Yeah.
Why
so-
does Phil Keller say Sex Panther?
I was wondering that. too.
That's
That's
I
what
bel-
his
think it
feet
was the
smells
foot
like.
smell. Yeah.
that you know actually
60% of the time
it works every time.
Yeah.
Yes, son.
Uh-huh.
The legend
that
of
smells
Ron
like
Burgundy.
gasoline.
It, sm-
Stings the nostrils.
it smells like Indian food in a dirty diaper.
It smells like Bigfoot's dick dipped in burnt hair or whatever the fuck she said.
Oh my god.
It's
like one of the most
it smells
quotable
like burnt
movies
hair
ever.
with shit on it.
like Sasquatch, man. Sasquatch.
Sasquatch. Was that? Oh yeah. 60% of the time it works every time.
I'm glad somebody else caught that. I was like,
Yeah,
that's totally fucking
definitely a
Anchorman.
Sex Panther right there.
Oh yeah. So the votes are in. Corn chips.
Corn chips.
Corn chip.
Yay, corn chips.
You know what?
So does that mean all of our feet don't
I
smell
feel
like corn chips?
like we're the most honest.
My answer was not honest at all.
I tried to
If
give
I
the
was gonna
most
be
legit,
honest-
Mine was
honest
honest.
answer ever.
Honest, I would have said the same thing he did. Feet.
It smells like
I
it
think we
smells
can all
like a
agree
foot.
all of our feet smell like feet.
It smells like a foot. Yeah.
Mm.
So
To be honest, though, I
matter
don't
of
smell my
fact,
feet
For
very often.
everybody listening
Well, you
right
should have.
now or watching, yes, this entire room does smell like foot right now.
Yeah. We smell like a
Sorry.
foot
It's
dipped
the
in
Foot
pubic
Clan.
hair. I mean, I don't know.
We all did it. We
I
all did
That's
it.
good.
definitely
This is
did
like-
it. I definitely did
This is a combined.
Actually,
effort.
only 3 of us took our shoes off.
Yeah. You
Well,
guys
Yeah.
I
are
have
brothers.
a fancy split in my boot, so it's like
He doesn't actually have to take his
Yeah.
shoe off to
there
smell
you
his
go.
foot.
Good to
That's what we
go.
call an air
It's
vent.
ventilated.
Yeah, yeah. He's got air conditioning in his shoes.
Must be nice.
We just gained a friend. We have a glowing bug flying in the
Oh,
Studio.
fireflies!
Is it the first
Oh
firefly?
my fucking god.
it's the first one I've seen this year.
Yay!
Yay! Come here. Come hither, baby.
Bro, that looks like a fucking beetle, dude. That does not look like a
He
goddamn
smelled the
firefly.
feet and he took off.
Yeah, sorry. False alarm. That is a June bug.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
gonna
was
say
it?
that's a big motherfucker right there.
Yeah, sorry.
I
Sorry,
wish,
guys.
I
It's
wish
not-
fireflies.
oh, wait.
Dry run.
Firefly or lightning bug, everybody.
Lightning bug.
Firefly.
What did I say?
I say
If
firefly.
I said firefly, then
you
it's gotta
did
be-
say firefly.
You did.
You did.
But what if like
Confirmed.
10,000 fireflies? Or was it
Yeah,
ladybugs?
right?
10,000 lightning
fireflies.
bugs.
Lightning
Oh,
bugs.
Gave you 10,000 hugs.
or something.
Yeah.
He uses lightning bug and firefly in that song.
Oh,
We just had a moment there. We just had a moment.
He made
He does
sure it
use
was
lightning bug and
accessible.
firefly?
Yeah,
Would
he
you
uses
like a
them
shot
both
of
in the
whiskey?
lyric.
Okay.
I had a
okay.
fight with
Shot
somebody
of
who
whiskey.
entailed us listening to it to
I'm gonna
check.
bring the bottle over there this
He-
time.
Okay.
You're gonna?
I want
Yeah, I'm gonna
10,000
move.
lightning
You're
bugs.
gonna
to
bring
give
it.
me
Throw it.
10,000
We
lightning
could.
snugs.
Damn
think
it,
it's
Bobby,
hugs,
bring
but
me the
snugs-
goddamn
I know it's
whiskey.
hugs.
That's good.
I like snugs.
Throw it hard.
No.
Do it.
No.
I mean, he
Do
caught
it.
it last time.
Do it.
What happened? Wait, I missed it.
He caught it
I
last
am
time.
the
Go ahead.
whiskey. I'm sorry.
He's deciding whether or not to throw the whiskey.
I can't.
Good though if you
I
tried.
can't.
Do or do not.
Not with that
There is
attitude.
No try.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Hey,
Yeah, I mean, if he's like,
my
"You
friend,
can't," then you
my
fucking
friend Bob
can't.
always says that to me, man. I'll be like, I can't. You not with that attitude, damn it. You son of a bitch. I love you, Bob. If you're still watching, I love you, buddy.
One of my favorite.
We love you, Bob.
One
We
of my
love you, dude.
favorite
Bob,
things that somebody
are
says
loved.
all the time. Dennis, from
Yeah, no.
whatever, Tie Like a Tiger, Ramathorn,
Toy.
Stick the River. He always don't ever complain to him about anything.
Oh,
Anything.
I'm gonna.
Because you know what he's gonna say? He's gonna listen to you rant, and then he's gonna go, personal choice.
Why
Doesn't
do you
matter.
consume that if you hate it?
Personal choice. I love it.
I feel like I've heard him say that to me.
You
before.
have. Guaranteed. If you've
Yeah.
spent any time around Dennis,
Yeah, yeah.
personal choice. He keeps his, he's fucking great, that man.
Yeah, man. Dennis is great.
My favorite thing that Paulie says is tight butthole. Mm-hmm.
It's tight butthole.
All right, let's see the show. And
What's your favorite thing that I say?
I
love you.
probably.
I say that probably more than anything. I say that to all my homies, man. I love all you guys. I love you too. I know we only just met tonight, but like y'all are my kind of people.
We love you back.
100%.
Like guaranteed 100%.
100,000 million gajillion goddamn good
When
jillion
6
billion
dorks show up in LaPel,
For
Indiana to
real.
do a podcast.
Yeah.
We'll sell you the whole seat, but you'll only need the edge.
In a world where you only need one edge, we can fill it.
This is just, it's all for Phil, it looks like. This is just for you.
Hi, Phil.
Phil, we
Yeah.
love
I
you.
love you, Phil.
Good
Serenity.
Serenity reference.
Our
It's
Toe
shiny, you might
jam.
say.
it's interesting how we fluctuate with viewers.
Yeah.
It really depends on what's going on. There's a couple good shows tonight, so a lot of our viewers are probably at a show, right?
No, it's us. We're just boring.
Oh
and
no,
so
people
nobody
be in
wants to
town.
come.
But our YouTube, thank God. And by the way, who was watching? So we've got Jeanette watching on YouTube. Jeanette, I'm still mad at you, but I'll eventually forgive you.
Jeanette,
And then
we're gonna forgive
Wayne-
you here in
Wayne
a
and
while.
Carol are watching on YouTube as well.
Hi, guys.
ready?
Hi,
I'll put the spin on it.
Hi.
Put that thing on it.
Oh!
You did it.
Where was I going with that?
Shit.
Oh,
Colts.
our
you watch it?
YouTube has been picking up on the next day. So
All right.
our views are going up on YouTube finally.
Well, I've noticed.
I'm still not going to put us on Spotify and iTunes until we get 1,000 followers on YouTube.
Makes
So,
sense.
not going to do it.
Well, you want to have some people to take over to a new platform with you.
We need
so that makes sense.
need funds to pay for this shit. Like we literally have no funds coming into this, and how much money do we? God, fucking
hey.
Christ, we pay advertisement
Halloweener says, "I'm always here, mostly."
mostly.
Halloweener,
Mostly. That's
we love
Jeanette. That's
Yes.
our burp rater.
you. All right, all right. Oh, we're rating burps.
She
That's-
rates burps.
She is the
Wow.
chopped
It's
liver
All
burp
right.
arena.
She gave me a 1.3 today. It's the
Mostly-
lowest rating she's ever getting, and I'm not going to cry, but
You should take pride in that,
She's a little
though.
hurt
You
about
know what I
that.
mean? Hey, no one else has gotten the lowest rating, so you should take pride in that.
It's
Look,
mostly
you can
me
see I'm bracing
burping.
for it because I'm about to fucking.
what
rip
did
the
she
goddamn
give you? It
record
was
breaker.
insane. Like, God, she obviously likes you and hates me. 7.9.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Wow.
I do good.
Wow.
Maybe I can just
Yeah,
out-burp
where's
you.
your burp? Get her a fucking beer.
Listen, hey
She's been
girl, what
burping
that
all
ass do?
night.
I
I bet it
done
farts.
it.
She can.
Farts hard.
She's drinking it.
Oh, you're
right
drinking
there.
it.
Okay.
There you go.
Wow.
Wow.
I can out burp you, Shep.
Probably. I believe it. I'm not much of a burper. I can make it. I can make a burp. What was that?
I used to be able to suck air into my fucking
I could do
stomach,
it.
and I can't right now. I'm trying right now, and it's not working.
Yeah, I could totally do it all day. I had a friend growing up who can
That was a
literally,
bad one.
I can't do it
literally
anymore.
I shit you not. No pun
Oh,
intended.
that's a good
Ew,
one.
That was organic though. I
Damn
couldn't
it.
get the air to go
Fuck
down
you,
the throat.
Bronson.
I'm sorry.
Fuck you.
I
I'm
give
sorry.
that like an 8.3.
I
All
quit.
right. Thank you. Thank you.
You can host the show. I'm out of
Thank
here.
you. Thank you.
There was some phlegm in there.
There was a little bit of whiskey.
You
in
can't be on this show if you can't burp.
there. Oh well. So Shep, you're fired.
Oh yeah. So where was I going with that? Oh yeah.
Well, at least we got
Oh, you got an 8.8.
I have a friend growing up.
8.8,
He could
dude.
literally fart on demand. I'm
Wow.
not kidding.
I had a girlfriend that could do that once, but I don't know.
That's why.
Finish that sentence.
Her and her brother could
Jessica,
also
after
make
boot-
flatulent sounds on command. That's where it's all. I'm gonna leave it at that.
You heard it here first.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn. Okay.
her and her brother
Oh,
flatulent
we got new
sounds.
comments.
Halloweener is in with her next.
A 9.43.
Whoa, whoa.
Damn,
Who
that
got
might
the
be
Wait,
her highest
okay,
one.
Halloweener.
That's the highest.
Who got the 9.43?
In one show, we have gotten the lowest rating and the highest rating of all time.
I'm gonna fucking
Bronson.
shit bricks right now if the 9.43 is old B-Ron here.
You're
'cause-
buying all the drinks tonight. That's
Hey,
it.
well, you know what?
Oh yeah. By the way, Parley, are you able to go work? It's not work, but J. Clyde's, are you able to hang
Go to
tonight?
work.
Bronson's
Oh,
going
you
to
want me
J.
to go
Clyde's.
back
You
to
don't
where
got
I've
a
been working
goddamn
at?
choice.
Listen, I am doing any goddamn thing.
All right, yeah, we're
That
going
was
to
a
J.
bad
Clyde's. I already know what song I'm singing tonight.
Aw.
I'm not going to say what song I'm singing at karaoke tonight, but I will tell you who. And what? Oh shit, I forgot his name. He's Canadian. Oh, there it is. I'm doing a Justin Bieber song at karaoke tonight.
Baby.
Justin Bieber.
Metal's
Canadian?
fuck. Yeah.
All right, look.
You didn't know that?
If
Did you know Drake's Canadian too? A lot of people don't know that.
No kidding.
Oh, really?
Most of the best comedy ever comes from Canada.
Yeah.
The
I
second.
They have a very
know. I know
cutting
William
wit.
Shatner and
Okay, Shatner doesn't
Shania
have a cutting
Twain?
wit, but most
No.
of them do.
Shania Twain.
Shania Twain.
No, I did not know that. I did not know she was Canadian.
That's funny.
Shania
This is
Twain,
so
and
And she's like
all-American.
one of the most famous country stars of all time. And
Yeah.
she's from Canada.
I mean, they have
That's
hits in Canada,
crazy.
so
Well,
You know
that's
what's
bad.
I think
weird,
what's
actually.
relevant. Go ahead.
Well,
I talk
no,
too
I was
much
just
anyway.
gonna say. I mean, I was gonna say Shania Twain was actually shunned from the country community because of her like.
Yeah, that's what they
uh,
fucking do. They did the
I mean,
same
that is
shit
what
to
they
Taylor
do.
Swift.
But she had this like I don't know raw like women empowerment like I don't know thing, and like they were like, well, this is a little bit too rock and roll, goddamn gum.
yeah, fucking 90s.
can't be
But
doing that.
Shania
I
kicks ass, dude, and she,
Absolutely.
That's what happened to the
Agreed.
Dixie Chicks, right?
Yep.
And they
Now
became
They
they're
the
spoke
Chicks.
out against
Yeah, and they got, like,
Bush.
They
and
got like
fucking,
kicked
yeah.
out of the country music scene and became something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
kidding.
Now they're just
Yeah,
the chicks,
now they're the
but that's
Chicks.
cool.
They're not the Dixie Chicks anymore. They're just
Really?
the Chicks. No, really.
Well, because
they
Dixie
got like
is
ostrich.
like rooted
Well,
in
yeah.
like racism.
Well, and they
stuff,
they've
or-
said they didn't think about that. And
Right.
They changed it. And, you know.
Well, and during in their defense, you
I
know what
had
mean?
no idea
During
about
that
any of
time
this.
when
This
they
is all
started
like
that,
News to
coming.
me.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? We didn't really think about things like that. We're like, oh, the Dixie something or whatever was like where that term
It just
came
meant
from.
Southern.
It just meant Southern, exactly.
My-
But now we're
Now it
being
has-
more
so-
mindful about
so
kind of
Did the brand
Exactly,
that makes the
exactly.
cups change their name too?
hush, Patrick.
No, I'm serious.
No, Patrick.
But I like
Okay.
that though. That, I mean, people
It's
are being
not
more
spelled the
mindful
same.
of
It was a
that though.
serious
You know what I mean?
question.
It's not
She
spelled the
went
same.
full on first name with that answer.
My sweet darling love. No.
No, that's how you know. That's how, if you use the full name. That's how you know it's serious.
Right? It's
I
like when your
actually-
mom uses your middle name when you're a child.
Your name
Yeah.
gets longer and
Michael.
longer the more trouble you're in.
Yep.
I've never called him PJ, and I always thought that was really funny. But it is confusing because he's Patrick O'Connor, and his father's Patrick O'Connor, and his father's Patrick O'Connor. So we go to dinner or something. I'm like Patrick, and they're just sort of like, what?
Huh?
he's
Huh?
Patrick.
Huh? It's like Echo. I'm gonna call you P3.
I do want to throw this out
E3.
there real quick. I do find it very impressive that there are less people in the entire country of Canada than the city of New York. And yet so much talent comes out of Canada.
Yeah.
Whether it's film or music.
You mean to tell me more people live in New York than Canada?
Well,
the country?
let's
That sounds
Hey
like
Siri,
I mean, it doesn't sound.
are there
completely
more
crazy.
people
It sounds
that
outlandish.
live in New York City than the entire country of Canada? Is that true?
I don't.
You know,
feel
it might be
true.
easier to just
I
look
don't
up
think
the
it's true,
population
man.
of Canada.
Yeah, and the population,
population
of
of
New
New
York.
York.
Yeah.
Hey
Oh,
Siri, what's the
I've been
population
I've
of
been
Canada?
recently obsessed with Sloan, so they came out of Canada
Yep.
too. So
One of the biggest
Alright.
rock bands in
You're gonna
Canada.
make me use my fingers.
I
All right,
got
you do
a-
New York. I'm gonna do Canada.
okay.
I got a couple of Canadian buddies, man, and yeah, one
My
of them.
papa's from Canada,
Yeah.
from
Canada.
Nova
From
Scotia.
Oh no shit!
Cool.
All right, I got my numbers.
I've watched Letterkenny.
This is
I know all
based
about Nova
on
Scotia.
2021.
Oh, that's the place that
Maybe
has the
they
really cool
mean- I
houses
mean-
on the
New York
fucking
City,
side of
by
the
the way.
hills
Maybe
and
they
shit,
mean-
right?
I meant New York City.
Yeah.
The whole
Popu-
state, because the city is 8.4 million.
Okay. What about the state?
8.4 million people live in New
Son
York
of a-
City alone. I mean, still, there's 330 million people in
19.84
America.
million.
All right.
So this is
The whole
not.
country.
This is not. No, what's Canada?
Shep, your facts are fucking wrong.
Nice
Okay.
try.
I'm sorry.
That's
Yeah.
okay. You hear these things. This is why we have phones.
That
Okay.
sentence had too many
Think about
syllables.
it.
So
Fake
that's
news.
apologize.
30 years ago, we couldn't
There's
have
gonna
done
be a
this. We
warning
would've
on our
just
YouTube
carried this
video.
wrong
Fake
information
news.
forever.
Like-
Fake news.
Fact check. So you said how much in New York?
19.84 million.
Okay. 38.
38.
38 million in the entire country. of
Okay, wait. Let
Canada.
me check the population of California.
Oh, that's
Okay,
California
wait,
is
Phil Keller
huge.
says
That's
Yeah,
where I'm from.
That's it. 39.24 million population of California is
Yeah.
only very slightly is actually slightly bigger than the population of all of Canada. And think about the difference in surface
Wow.
area. But a lot of Canada, the upper
Wilderness.
part
Woods
isn't
and-
Wilderness.
Yeah.
it's like legit wilderness. that you
everybody
can live
lives
in.
right at
Right.
the yeah.
Right, as Weird Al Yankovic said, look at them just hovering right over us. Think about it. It makes me kind of nervous.
Oh, I'm gonna
Don't
think
wanna
about
be
that
a
in my
Canadian
nightmares
idiot.
now. That's hilarious. That's fucking crazy, man. That's pretty goddamn crazy. If you
I
think
wouldn't
about
mind
it,
living.
there's
in
more
Canada.
people in one city in America living.
No.
in-
The whole state of California.
oh well,
Yeah.
okay.
But still.
Still, one.
Still,
I
the
mean,
whole state of
one
California, which is
state,
this big, if you superimposed California.
Oh,
on
I
top
live
of-
there. I
Right.
can believe it.
they would have
all
more
over.
people
I grew
than
up
the
there,
people that
yeah.
are in Canada
Yeah,
currently.
currently
That's crazy.
the whole
I did
city,
too.
the whole state. So
That's crazy.
it is hecka overpopulated in Cali, though. So
I
it
love
makes
that you
sense.
just said hecka.
Or is it
Hecka.
underpopulated?
I played
in
too many
Canada?
children's shows. Okay.
Mm.
I automatically went to Cartman. There was like a whole episode. where
Hecka,
he's like,
ultra
hecka,
mecca.
hecka.
I don't know.
Oh, let's do it.
Respect my authority.
Let's do it. All right.
You ain't shit.
I'm gonna start. I think my favorite South Park quote.
Oh, I already got one.
It's too
I already got
much.
one.
Best South Park quote of all time. Nope. All right.
Wow.
Patrick,
You don't even know what it is.
I can't pick one. It's too much.
You started this conversation.
No, Kitty. That is my chicken pot pie. Patrick,
I think
kid,
that
that's
says
not
my
chicken
pop.
pie. Get your own chicken
Savannah?
pie.
you got one?
So my very favorite part is, well, I mean, not to be all obsessed with Robert Smith, but I do like the one where they have Robert Smith
Yes.
I
A
love. I
fight-
talk about that.
Mecha
one all the
Streisand.
time.
Yeah.
That's a
fight Mecha
great
Streisand,
episode.
and so I like
love
the
that one.
goodbye Robert Smith. Thank you for your help. Visit us again.
Mr. Punk.
Mm.
I do what I want. Yeah.
Whatever
Respect my
I do what I
authority.
want.
Yep. That's my
You
shit.
can't control me.
Oh, I got such a good.
That's
one.
a good
I got
one.
such a good.
I love
Cartman
that.
quote.
Everything that you guys are saying is old school. That's great.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah, I
wait.
guess it's still. Is it still on?
Do you like fish sticks?
South
Is
Park.
it still
Yes,
on?
Absolutely.
Dude, they
They're doing
just
new
signed.
shit.
No,
Really?
no.
Trade literally bought Casa Bonita.
Yes,
in real
they
life.
did.
They did.
They, own
They
it
got
now.
a check
In
from
Colorado.
Paramount for $900 million to make the most fucked up,
Casa
ridiculous
Bonita.
fucking show
I think
ever.
my camera died.
Wow.
Oh,
That's
okay.
no!
Did you
It's
not
all
plug
right.
it in, homie?
Oh,
I
dude.
even
okay.
said plug it in. That's all right. Well,
plug it in.
Oh,
Plug it
there you
in.
go. There you go.
There you go. That
You're
works.
fired.
Oh, that's way better though. Arguably, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all so
This
cute.
that's
We're coming
like,
Aw, so
that's like,
sweet. Oh, you like love each other? Wow.
Best couple award and shit. Or-
Yay.
what was that?
Wholesome as fuck.
We just had our 9th wedding anniversary.
Aww.
And I don't
Congratulations.
hate
All right.
them.
So 9 years
Working on
married.
it.
How many years together?
11?
Yep.
All right.
Aw.
So,
That's wonderful,
That's
man.
cute as
Makes
fuck.
my heart
I don't
happy.
care what
I
you
was
say.
a Five Year Mission fan.
Yeah.
Your way?
Yeah, I was a
Aw.
5 Year Mission fan.
Yeah, so
I
there's
still
the
am.
first picture of the two of us together is her with the band at Starbase Indy.
But I didn't
And
talk to him.
We didn't talk really,
Aw.
but you can see my arm kind of hovering over her in the picture.
And I'm like,
Yeah, you're like, hey, I like this.
It's like
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, you're doing the fucking Keanu move though.
in the
Yep.
picture.
It's
Oh my God, I
it's like
love
the
you, dude.
hover
That's so
hand
great.
thing. So, yeah.
Wholesome as hell.
Wow.
Love it.
Yeah.
Wow. I yearn for a love like that.
The loins, the yearn.
Ah, tip of the tongue. Teeth
Would
of
you
the
guys
lips.
call yourselves best friends?
Yeah.
I believe so.
You're
I
my
feel like it's
bestie.
very obvious that they are besties.
Yeah.
For the resties.
You're my bestie.
Besties for the resties.
You're stuck with me. But no, we actually that was like one of the pandemic things. We were just sort of like, we're still busy with life and doing things and out every weekend and whatever. And then finally we were stuck together at home for the pandemic. And we're like, oh my God, I like you.
We still like each other.
You're
Yeah.
like fun.
Aw.
Oh my God, let's watch
Yeah.
movies. This is great.
Man.
Let's play music.
Yeah.
Let's do smart.
Yeah. So we
That's
kind of had
adorable.
fun.
Love
It's
it.
like we got to date again because we were trapped together.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's like cool.
Well, it kind of snuck up on us over several years. Like we didn't realize how much music stuff we were doing. Like we were gone every weekend of the summer, far away doing music conventions and all that kind of thing. So when suddenly we couldn't do those things, we realized how busy we'd been. 'Cause it kinda, snuck up on us over time.
And you forget how quickly that adds up when like all
Right.
your friends are musicians. And we're like,
Goes
well,
quick, man.
We
Yeah,
gotta
you
go,
gotta go- you
Gotta
gotta
go
go
to our
watch,
friend's
yeah.
show. Like,
Mhm.
oh, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
Like, oh, they're playing a Guns N' Roses tribute. I hate Guns N' Roses, but I love my friends. Let's go. Or I don't hate Guns N' Roses, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like the idea.
Yeah, I hate the idea of God Guns N' Roses.
Listen, Axl Rose dressing room requirements
I just
by Metallica. Look it up. That was
Were they crazy things?
it was like it's James Hetfield reading probably a fake list. And yeah, I don't know.
Wasn't that a bit in Wayne's World? Or was that something
No,
else?
that was Alice Cooper.
That was Alice.
Oh yeah, yeah. The natives call it Milwaukee. I saw
A
Alice
good
Cooper.
land. Yeah.
Yeah. Alice Cooper was badass in concert.
Mhm.
Who had the next fucking Cartman quote though? Did you do that?
Katie.
Katie
You
did.
guys-
I was-
have
was
one. I'm
actually gonna be
dying to
like,
say it. I'm
Okay.
Katie
dying to say
Hurley,
it.
I have a very serious question for
Katie
you.
Hurley, please report to
What
the
is your
Cartman
favorite South Park
quote office.
Do you like fish sticks?
That's a good one. That is a good
That
one.
is a good one.
Do you like fish sticks?
Yes.
Here, get a fish.
I love them.
No, I'm
Love
not.
I can't eat anything else.
I'm about to come over there and take your mic while you're winning an award.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh shit.
I'm like, I'm staring at
finish.
Bronson
I
like,
know,
don't
I
say
know.
the same thing I'm gonna say.
I'm
Don't
gonna
say
let
the
you
same thing I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna let you
say.
finish, but
Don't worry, I'm vibing.
I'm gonna let you finish, but my quote was the best one of all time.
Your South Park one? That is a
That
good
was more
one.
of a Kanye thing.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because
Oh, they got sued. I mean, they get sued all the time, but
no, like because
They got
Kanye
sued
is the
hard.
gay fish.
You can't sue a parody though.
Oh,
And that's where they get
I love it. I
that.
love that he sued them and literally they did him a fucking favor.
Yeah.
But whatever. He's like, it's got more gold records than any artist ever. It's
Right.
insanity.
Is that
I mean,
true?
he
That's
is
not
talented.
true. Kanye does not have more gold records than
Hey,
any
Siri.
artist ever.
Who has the
No
most
way,
platinum
dude.
albums of
No
all time?
way. I'm sorry. I feel like Metallica has more gold records than Kanye.
I-
Probably
Hold
Whitney
on.
Houston. Wait for it.
Whitney Houston probably has more
Aretha
gold
Franklin.
records.
gonna be
Aretha.
somebody
Everybody
nice.
wants to
Siri
party
is
with
still
Aretha.
listening. Now that she never stops. Go ahead with your quote. My
Okay,
phone is like-
I've been waiting. I swear I've been waiting for you. My favorite Cartman quote.
So
You
it's
like-
Cartman. Cat's out of the bag.
Oh well, I thought you said it was
South Park.
I thought we were doing. Oh, it's South Park.
Did
quotes.
everybody answer with Cartman?
I thought it was Cartman quotes.
I think I started with Cartman. Maybe you and I both started with Cartman, I think, and so
Okay.
Oh well,
I
it just
did
kind of
Cartman.
yeah.
Savannah
all right,
went
well,
with Robert Smith.
Either way, I think my favorite South Park quote is probably also going to have to be my favorite Cartman quote, and that is, "Do you like your chili, Scott?"
Oh yeah.
Scott Tenorman must die.
He must die.
Most ruthless
Yes.
Cartman episode.
Was it Mr. Garrison?
He fucking makes his parents into chili
It
and
makes-
then makes
yeah.
him eat
What's the
them.
My favorite part of
Do you
that
like your chili,
episode
Scott?
was
Your
at the beginning and the
the
end.
tears of unfathomable sadness. Yeah, Cartman is a fucking boss
Dude, that
that
episode
you
was
would
crazy.
not want
I-
to trifle with.
Yeah, well, your mom's so poor, she saves her spam. Oh my god, never mind. That was a good episode.
She probably
though.
does though.
You know what though, dude? The next time that you're gonna, quote Cartman on this show, you should probably tell me and let me smoke a cigarette because I like to smoke before I get fucked.
Do you like your teas, Scott?
That's a good episode too,
Do you like your teas, Scott?
dude. They did
Or chili.
your mom is so poor. No, yeah.
Butters, why is there rice-a-roni in the coffee?
Or the Jew Gold is actually probably one of my favorites. Give me a Jew Gold, cow. Like, yeah. Is that allowed on the podcast? I guess
Yeah,
now's a good
it
time to
says-
ask.
I made sure the new. I worked on all the shit today, and
We're
I made
talking
sure
about
it
South-
says mature audience on screen all the
We're
time.
talking about South Park quotes, so I mean, it is a pretty funny episode.
Yeah,
I mean, come on. Now.
I like it when Kyle's dad becomes a dolphin.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Have y'all ever played the South Park games? Because
Absolutely, they're
well, I know-
actually some of the
I know-
highest rating South Park games. Games ever of all time.
well, the first one that I played, the Stick of Truth, was actually you owned it, and I played it. It was your copy that I played on, my profile. or whatever,
My
but,
son's playing that currently.
It's fantastic.
the fractured butthole is hilarious
Yeah,
too.
The
Or
fractured butthole.
butthole. It's fractured butthole. I don't give a shit. That shit's hilarious, dude.
Yeah,
that fucking
That
game
first one is
so
a
funny, dude.
9.9.
It is though.
It's
It
one of the
is.
highest
Oh, is it?
rated games of all time.
It's
There you go.
hilarious.
They
dude.
came back, and the second one is like a 9.7.
Yeah, no,
enjoyed by
it's-
everyone,
I can't wait for a third
Yes.
one, dude. Give me a third South
just
Park
like your
game,
mom.
because I will fucking queef to it.
Shit.
Listen,
That was good.
my mom ain't
but
that
bad.
high on the
Might
list.
be over.
She's probably not
That was
watching this.
bad.
It's okay.
My favorite quote. I'm not gonna drag it out, but is I love the episode when the kids have to do T-ball or whatever, and best character South Park all time, Randy Marsh, and he's running around saying, "I'm sorry, I thought this was America."
Yeah.
That's my
Randy,
shit.
your balls. Yeah, no, I'm smoking pot in front of a cop. No, I mean your actual balls are freaking huge. Every Randy episode is the fucking greatest, though, man. Right.
the Cloverfield episode.
Yes.
I'm so
yes.
startled right now. Oh my god. He like, oh my god.
I have an answer to your previous question though.
Yes.
All right, gold and platinum records. So certified gold and platinum records by artist, the Beatles.
Okay.
Number one.
It makes
Number
sense.
one. But here's a surprising second. Garth Brooks.
What?
Oh my
I don't-
god.
I'm actually going to argue that point, and I've seen Garth live twice
Came
in
above
concert
Elvis. The third is Elvis. How did Garth Brooks beat Elvis?
because Garth Brooks kicks way more ass than
His
Elvis.
name is Clay
I'm
Aikens.
sorry.
57 million.
Wait, is that it? No,
I'm
it's
not-
Chet Atkins.
Ghosted him.
I can't
No,
remember
he
the
fucked
the
Elvis
fake
up.
name
All
he
right.
did.
Okay,
I don't know.
fine.
Garth
I'm
is
just-
the
I'm just
fucking Garth
surprised.
is awesome.
But he just hasn't been alive long. Like his records haven't been selling as long. I'm just surprised.
He's a better
surprising.
musician.
Okay, you want to hear the next few just out of curiosity?
That's crazy. Garth is
Okay.
two.
Marshall Mathers.
So we've got Beatles, Garth Brooks, Elvis Presley, the Eagles,
And then you're gonna like this one.
Led Zeppelin,
All right.
Mhm.
All right.
Michael Jackson.
All right. I'm surprised Michael's not higher on
You
the
I
list.
am
Michael
too.
was
Yeah.
6. Michael was number 6.
Wow.
He wrote
Um,
Thriller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
89
Beat it.
89 million units.
Wow.
And then Billy Joel, And then Elton John.
Where the fuck are the rappers? I'm freaking out a little bit here. Why isn't Eminem and fucking
Okay.
Kanye up there?
Okay,
so
fuck Kanye. Eminem
Are
should
these
definitely be on
Eminem
there.
is 19
What the
on the
fuck?
list.
What?
Poor Detroit. They thought they
9
had something.
9 was AC/DC and Pink Floyd. They tied.
Wow.
11 is Mariah Carey.
What?
12 is Bruce Springsteen.
Okay.
13 was Aerosmith. 14
I love
George
it.
Strait. 15 Barbara Streisand. 16 Rolling Stones. 17 Madonna. 18 Metallica. Then Eminem. Then Whitney Houston. Then Van Halen. Fleetwood Mac. Celine Dion. U2. Taylor Swift. Neil Diamond. Alabama Journey. Kenny G and Shania Twain tied.
Wow.
Kenny Rogers.
Kenny G. Shania Twain fucking died.
They tied for number
Wow.
29 on the list.
Kenny G?
And then Kenny
duet I
Rogers.
He
never
doesn't
wanna
even
hear.
sing, does he?
Yeah, I kind of
No,
want to hear it
That's
right
like,
now,
that's
though.
like the saxophone guy.
Yeah.
And then
That's why I never want to hear it.
oh, here's another
Yeah.
weird
Dude, that's
tie.
not. That's fucking.
I know,
This
but
is a-
saxophone, whatever.
This
Let
is-
me
I
have
mean,
this moment.
He sold a lot of albums, I guess. But here's a really bizarre tie. Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band tied with Guns N' Roses.
What?
And then-
Who makes this list?
This is straight
This is
from
just-
Billboard, and this is based on
Wow.
units sold. So gold and platinum albums. So this is like just going straight down. So 44.5
We're talking
million.
straight up statistics,
Straight up
monetary
Monetary
statistics.
statistics. So this is about money. So it's not saying they're better or worse or whatever, just more units.
Albums sold.
pushed. And Alan
They
Jackson.
represent all that is soulless
No,
in
no,
this
no.
industry,
No, no. Here's another weird tie. Alan Jackson tied with Santana.
except for the next one, which is an
Wow.
exception.
That was like Alan Jackson was my first concert
Okay,
ever.
36 was Queen.
Oh.
Queen.
Alan
Okay.
Jackson and Leanne Rhymes.
Yeah, and then it's Reba McEntire, Eric Clapton.
Oh, Reba.
Yeah, Tim McGraw, and Chicago and Simon and Garfunkel tied.
Wow.
Okay, where in the hell is Jim Croce on there? Because I need time in a bottle in my life right
I'm
now.
trying. Foreigner, Rod Stewart tied. Then it's the Backstreet Boys.
Ugh.
The next one's Tupac.
Wow, so we've hit the 90s.
Yeah, we hit finally Tupac. We have one other rapper. You said. So we got Bob Dylan, Def Leppard, Kenny Chesney, Bon Jovi,
Jovi.
Dave Matthews Band, and Britney Spears all tied. There's a three-way that I never.
Whoa.
Wow. I would actually kind of like to see
I never seen
that.
that one coming either.
Sign me up.
There's
All
a
right.
three-way born in
Starting my
hell.
Pornhub account. I need to see that.
Then the
AI
Doors,
generated.
Oh,
Phil Collins, John Denver, The Chicks, James Taylor, Drake, R. Kelly, Willie Nelson, Pearl Jam, Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers,
Tommy Petty.
Boston,
old Tommy.
Beyonce. How long is this list? Linda Ronstadt, Ozzy Osbourne, Jay-Z, Linkin Park,
I'm
Leonard
actually kind of
Skinner.
surprised Ozzy isn't higher on that list.
Yeah, he's
man.
65. He
Wow.
sold 29.75 million records. And then we have a
Damn.
huge
Oh,
multi-tie.
Look who it is.
Yeah, a huge multi-tie on 69.
What are the
A
odds?
lot.
Nice.
Here's all the artists who are on 69. Adele, Bee Gees, Michael Bolton, Creedence
Michael
Clearwater
Bolton would be.
Revival,
Yep.
Mannheim Steamroller,
Oh, yeah.
Nirvana, and NSYNC.
Who the fuck is Mannheim?
They're an
Steamroller?
orchestra.
One of those
Orchestra.
Christmas albums.
How the
Those,
fuck
like,
did-
Mhm.
they do like
NSYNC
the
sell
Christmas
as
albums.
many albums as
Like the-
Carol
the-
Carol
the-
bells.
Team
fries are done. Team fries are done.
Yeah, those guys. I mean,
I was trying to
you
do the
guys
orchestra
even
over
wanna
here.
know the rest?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. Then it
I
just
could
keeps going.
Honestly, keep listening to that list.
So
Wait,
I had to
girl.
figure out how my misinformation came about, and
Google.
I figured out who is the only musician to release 10 consecutive #1 albums, and it is Eminem.
There you go.
Wow.
So the point is
Ooh.
he didn't sell as many units, but
Well,
he sold more in a row. So he won 10 golds
He
in
was
a
the
row.
Right.
first in a row more times than anybody that's
Nobody
sold
else
more
has
That
ever
albums
makes
done
than
it.
him.
sense.
I, for
Hey.
some reason, thought Kanye would beat him out, but
Dude,
Yeah.
fucking Eminem owns Kanye all day,
I
every
haven't
day.
hit
I'm
Kanye
sorry.
yet. on
I'm
this
not
list.
saying obviously anything negative
Well,
against Kanye,
I will-
but
I
Eminem's
will
the
say
fucking
this.
greatest dude.
so
when
when
he
it comes
must
to being
be-
batshit
Break
crazy,
the-
Kanye is whipping Eminem's ass.
He must
Oh
be.
man,
Kanye didn't break. the top
respectfully
100.
disagree.
No shit.
He's Kanye.
Kanye's not even on the
Kanye.
list, bud. Fuck
He's not
that.
on here.
The Russian.
Oh
Oh
man.
no, I lied. He's
Well,
76.
I was going to say he's not in
That's
the top
cute.
70.
That's
but-
cute.
76. He
He's not
tied-
top 70.
He tied with
He's
Barry
76.
Manilow.
Side with who?
That's
Barry
cute.
Barry Manilow.
Wow. Hit it. Do it. Do it right now. Wow.
Wow.
Congratulations, Kanye. You and Barry Manilow are the exact same amount of awesome.
Give
Yeah,
me
but there's no
Whoops your ass
ludicrous
every
love
time.
in that top
He
100.
beat Frank Sinatra.
Bronson,
and
will you
Enya,
please
at
give
least.
me a chocolate cupcake?
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you guys again for bringing chocolate cupcakes in general.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Wow.
You deserve cupcakes.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We do our best.
We will save the cupcake container and it will go on the mantle or whatever the fuck that thing's called.
Dude, that will
Aw.
attract every ant in the state of Lapel.
You might want to rinse it off first.
In the state of lapel.
For real though, there's like a bag of cheese that's been sitting up there for
Dude,
like 3 months
Oh my God.
from when
I'm about to try
South
your
Alberta.
fucking look,
Do
Shep. If you're
Do
if you're
it.
just tuning in, Shep had this awesome thing where you take the bottom of
That's
the
right.
cupcake
That's right.
and you put it on
That's
the
right.
top of the cupcake,
that's-
and you have a cup sandwich.
That's right.
Oh, look
the
at
real deal.
that.
I liked it. It worked.
Look at that.
I feel like we
I've
could do a
never heard of
lime
that
in
in
the
my life.
coconut type song about this.
Best practice.
Put the cake on the coconut.
There. Oh, oh man. But look at your fingers. Look at your fingers. Been busy with Mama Smurf. A little bit.
Smurfette.
We've been smurfing.
Damn it.
You have been smurfed. It's your turn.
Smurfing is as Smurfing does.
Smurf that dude.
I'm gonna smurf it.
Bill Keller says barely man enough.
Yep. You want ants? That's how you get
That's how you get ants.
I mean, if you look at the collection of what else? There's some. Oh yeah, there's a that's glass. There's a bottle of like hot sauce up there.
I got
Somewhere
hot sauce in
up
my
there,
bag.
there's a empty
All I
bag
see is
that used to
Dirty
have
Dancing.
cocaine in it.
What's that?
All I see is Dirty Dancing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
well,
there's tape.
Oh yeah.
Hi.
I don't know if
Yeah.
anyone else noticed that on that, but I just hate the paper for that cupcake. No one in the room
Oh
noticed.
shit, the
but
cameras.
Y'all did.
I just looked at my watch.
That way, when it comes back out the other end, you have a reloaded cupcake.
You guys.
So,
You
uh,
guys.
guys, it's 10 o'clock and we have a puppy that has probably pissed himself.
Okay, before we go,
We need
can I
to-
get a oh yeah?
All right. So yeah, before we go, all right. So we don't do this often, but I think
Oh yeah.
that Katie has just inspired a very rare event. I think we're gonna go ahead and record us all doing that at the same time. So before we do that, though, we need to know which is better, this one or this one.
I like that one. It's more Beatles.
The second
and
one is
Sullivan
better.
Show. It's
Second
more
one's better.
improbable.
Okay,
We got one vote for the second.
all right. Let's
Do
do it. Real quick.
2 votes for the second.
So
Oh yeah.
I can't read and set up a recording at the same time. Okay. Here, take a shot.
Yeah.
I'm
Twist my arm, why
I
don't you?
need to watch some porn for this.
All right, get ready. It's about to go down.
So while we're taking shots, I do want to remind everybody, again, thank you guys for coming on.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Fuck you. Thank
Man,
you for the cupcakes and
It's
the
been a
beer.
very fun show.
Fuck
You
yeah.
guys are amazing.
We were so scared you would think we were losers.
No way.
well- Absolutely not. First
I
of all,
There's no such thing as losers, only future winners. But you guys are awesome. Fuck
You
yeah.
guys are awesome.
Right back
Um,
at you.
So let's see here. I got it down on my notes. June 24th, Fountain Screw Brewery.
Yeah.
You
Good
can check out
job.
the Resounding Maybes. I
Yeah,
can't
you
remember a lot of
remembered it
things,
from
but I
earlier.
always remember when I fuck shit up. And then on Saturday, July 8th at Foyt, They're doing a CD release show,
Yes.
and they're also
Excellent.
opening for their band that is tributing to The Cure.
Yeah.
So that's going down as well.
double duty.
Double duty.
Double duty.
Who's got the bottle?
Duty.
I do.
Shake it.
He said duty.
All right.
Let's see.
Take your shots.
All right.
Shots.
Take
I love that facial expression,
shot.
Polly. It's so good.
Let
All right,
me
get
see
it over
your
here so I can do
face.
mine, and then we're gonna do this recording.
What are we doing? The
And then
oh
we're
yeah?
gonna fuck up the end like we always do.
Are we gonna do the oh yeah?
Ha.
We're gonna fuck it up.
Yeah, we're about to do.
Oh,
Are we doing it
yeah.
on 3 or 1, 2, 3, and then we do it?
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And then everybody try not to make a noise as you're going, like just, oh yeah, don't breathe. Take your breath on, take your breath on 3.
Oh yeah.
That should have been the clip right there.
Yeah.
Oh god damn, daddy.
I believe you meant puppy.
Oh puppy.
Mamacita.
Mamacita. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, you son of a mud scupper. Oh shit.
I'm not old enough.
Oh
to
man,
do
that was
I'm
brutal.
old.
Oh yeah,
I need a more grown up
All right.
than me. Thank you.
in a world where everybody oh yes.
Have you seen that movie, In a World? It's about the person that like actually
Did the inner world.
and then how
No.
his daughter ended up
In a
getting into the same
world.
business. It's really good. It
Sounds really
surprised
cool.
me. I was very
Listen.
surprised by it, kind of like the movie Draft Day. I did not expect much, but it was fantastic.
Oh yeah.
Even if you don't like football, you will love Draft Day. It's a great film. It's a good film.
Very nice.
Okay, so
I can't believe you said that. God damn it.
so breathe on 3 and deliver on nothing.
That's fucking hilarious.
So on 4, we're gonna go in, but breathe on 3. Okay.
On 4? What the
So
Just
practice. Let's
count
do a
2, 3,
practice.
Count it down.
So
That's fine. Just do it.
1,
that bitch
2,
off.
3.
Oh
So I heard it. I heard it. All
1,
right.
2, 3. Oh yeah.
Dude, I
You
have-
to do
I-
that.
look-
You have to do the
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now.
I know, I'm just saying you have to do that. You have to do the on 4. The 4 is the
Joking,
And then-
Katie.
Yeah.
You should have been here. You should have been here. We
Gosh.
had the first time we had Peter Graves on. I totally like fake flipped out and did
fucking
the
ball
whole.
farted.
What's her name from? If you like,
Janina Queef.
oh no, it's like if you want to stop me, you're gonna have to fucking kill me. Can't remember the name of that show. It's
But that
so
sounds
good.
like some shit that Nina Crane would say. I don't know.
Oh, R.I.P.
I love Nina.
She was on her first podcast ever.
Yeah,
Yes,
Nina's.
she was.
Roomy. All right. I swear her name is Rose or something like that, but I can't remember
Tico.
the name of that show. God damn it.
I've been holding my breath all
It's
the
a Netflix.
Oh, yeah.
Betty White.
So we're going, oh yeah.
1, 2,
Oh,
3.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so you're gonna do the breathing thing on 4?
The breathe is on 4. Breathe in on
This is
4.
so hard to
Exhale
do.
with the oh yeah.
All right.
It's, I really want to get it on the first try. That's why I emphasize it because the last time we did this, it took too long.
Oh yeah.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah.
What did I just do?
There it is. There it is. That was it.
yeah!
That's it, dude. That is it. That's perfect.
Oh yeah!
God damn right, Daddy.
Did you get her snort at the end though?
Yes,
Oh.
puppy. Let's see. Let's see.
Oh yeah!
God, that is actually.
Oh yeah!
Stop it, mofo! Stop it!
Oh yeah!
That's good.
No, it's good.
First take. See, I'm so proud of all y'all. This is so good. We
Oh, yeah.
were so hard into it though. God.
I mean, hey, when you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
Yeah, baby.
We gotta get one of them little soundboards though, for real. So, Patrick, Savannah, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Thank you.
You
Uh,
guys are awesome.
Definitely check them out. They're on iTunes, Spotify. They're on all the things.
All of the things.
All the goddamn things.
Bandcamp.
Yep. And you have a new coming out, a new album. Jesus Christ.
Yes.
A new boom.
Murder Mittens coming out July 8th.
That's what it's called, Murder
Well,
Mittens.
thank you.
There'll be a
Murder
pre-order
Mittens.
coming up.
My cat
at the
growing
beginning of
up
June.
was named
Pre-order.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that's
Pre-order
what's
coming up.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
I like that.
Oh,
pre-order.
yeah.
along with the Murder Mittens video.
And
Where do you
lots and
find
lots of
that- Where do
cats.
you
Just-
find that pre-order at? On the camp?
It'll be on Bandcamp.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
so, and just to make sure, do you have anything coming up for the shakeups?
Yes, we sure do.
Oh, yeah.
Hang
I'm
on.
gonna need
I
that.
can't
Shake
stop.
me up, baby.
Just can't take you guys anywhere.
You need to clip that.
well, we're doing
Snort.
Gen Con on August 5th
Gen Con.
at the Indiana Convention Center. And we're doing
Love
Radio
Gen Con.
Radio on September 16th.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Man, cool.
Madeira, anything coming up?
All right.
Just want to clarify.
The next surf show at the Melody Inn, probably.
yeah.
Hell yeah. So yeah, thank you guys so much for coming on.
Appreciate
Check out the Resounding Maybes online. Pick up their music.
Hell yeah.
Bronson, it was awesome having you again tonight.
Hey, well, you know what? You're gonna have me a lot more nights.
Ooh, buddy.
Oh no, it didn't come out. There we go.
Where were we? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Daddy.
We were getting a cigarette.
Oh,
late.
yeah.
Do that one
You
more
need a
time.
cigarette? Huh?
I don't smoke camels.
I got you.
Oh my god. Am I blushing?
Listen,
I don't
Daddy,
know
you
what's
need
happening
lit
right
up?
now.
Do you
Don't
need lit up?
though?
Yeah,
Don't you
lit.
smoke camels?
Is it late at night?
I do not smoke RJ Reynolds
Do
products.
you need
so-
You don't
lit
smoke
the
a
fuck
All right,
up?
we are gonna close it up.
Never mind. You don't get it.
Shop smart, shop as smart. Don't talk to strangers.
Go
If
fuck
Robbo
yourself.
was here,
Keep a cool tool. Don't let your meatloaf.
he would say, "Turn on your
Don't let
headlights."
meatloaf.
Shout out to our sponsors at Construction Company. They keep this thing rolling.
Hell yeah.
Our sponsors at Punk Rock Night, and
Mm.
hopefully soon, Pax Verum. They do have a festival coming up this summer, August 8th, 19th. It's right here in Lapel.
Nice.
Yeah, baby.
We are the unheard.
We are the overlooked.
We are.
Chop liver.
The underpaid.
Yeah.
Send us money.
Yeah. Cash App. Money sign.
Can't believe we just
Brojo
got that
drums.
right, dude.
Yeah.
Money sign.
Hey,
Chop liver.
What's your Cash App, Katie?
perfectly revolting.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
I'll give you,
Trademark.
I'll give you my Cash App. Check it out.
Would you guys like
Got
to
a
share your
special
Cash App?
Go for it.
Help sponsor.
I'll give you my
more
direct
shows.
deposit information.
Yeah, right. You want my accounting and
Venmo.
routing number?
That's
You-
okay.
Venmo's-
Oh my God,
I'd
that is
rather-
the
Yeah.
best.
I'd rather you just go to Bandcamp. And
I love your
buy a
fucking
thing.
business cards,
I
bro.
got a
love
skull on
that.
mine too.
You can tip us on Bandcamp.
Custom.
Yeah.
My Cash App card.
We got stickers too.
Oh,
They're
Hell
free.
yeah.
Fuck, it
Did
is.
you guys have any
Cash App
stickers with
card.
you?
Yeah, you want
Yes.
some
That's
Yes, I
awesome,
want to put it
dude.
on the fridge.
Holographic.
Oh, where's my? Mine's just. I just got the fucking.
Now, in
black one
case
that
my
just literally says,
refrigerator
like, at Brojo Drums or
starts
whatever.
running.
Shit.
You can see it. All right. Are we gonna? Yeah, we're gonna close it down.
Listen,
Yeah, we got flyers too.
I love you. I love you. All of you. I love you so much.
Can you say that one more time?
I love you so much.
Oh yeah!
Oh yeah!
All right, guys. Check it out tomorrow. It's on YouTube and Facebook. You're the best.
Tomorrow.
Look at the face.
Awesome having the O'Connor's in tonight. So, Polly, sunglasses are dope. I'm
Thank
going to
you
go
for
ahead and
Thank
click
you for
the
coming
good
out.
edge. You guys are the best.
You guys are awesome.
You think you're weird? I think you're dumb. You fucking had that show makes me so far.